This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Dan St. Paul is our guest. Now, we were talking about the fact that you're from San Francisco and you live there with your wife and your son.
Yeah.
And you're a sports fan, and particularly I know you're a baseball fan.
Yes.
And a big Harry Carey fan.
Yes. Oh, I love Harry Carey. I have to tell you, though, we have a female announcer at the ballpark in San Francisco.
That's right.
Sherry Davis. Did I ever tell you that? And I went to the game before the strike last year, and it's very strange because she sounds like the phone company lady. It's weird. It's like, the third baseman is... Number 9, Matt Williams. Please make a note of it. and then if there's a pinch hitter, it's the batter, number 10, Royce Clayton. Has been changed.
Oh, that's the best.
I'm an old school guy. I can't handle this.
You like the male announcers, right?
Big Harry Carey fan. I love it. I love Harry Carey, and I love and I just Harry, of course, did the first baseball game ever played. You guys are aware of that.
Sure.
Yeah, he was the only guy around at that time.
Sure.
To do that game, and. It was wonderful. I got an old tape of it, and I listened to it all the time. Hello, fans. This is Harry Carey. Welcome to today's game between the Bethlehem Braves and the Jerusalem Giants. Kind of a sparse crowd here today, as a plague of locusts has made it tough to get out to the ballpark. You can hear the vendors, though. Hey, manna, get your manna. Who wants bread from heaven? It's hot. It's fresh. It just fell. Hot manna here. Penance, our Father's Hail Marys. Can't get absolution without an act of contrition. Who wants a rosary here? Water. Uh-oh. Wine. Who wants wine now? Peter looks into Jesus for the sign. Jesus gives him the sign. Holy cow! Peter denies it. He gives it to him again. He denies it again. Once more. That's 3 times, and Jesus is out to give Peter a sermon on the mound. Jesus, of course, the big hero in yesterday's game, came up in the bottom of the 9th with the Braves down 3-0 and hit a bases-empty grand slam. Fans, we haven't had a miracle like that since we had fishes and loaves night here. I had a chance to talk with the Savior after the game, and this is what he had to say. Well, Harry, the ball was on the outside part of the play. I was not trying to make contact. First of all, I want to thank my father for loading the bases. Muchas gracias, senor. And also the Holy Ghost for breaking up the double play. Back to live action. Lazarus up to the plate now. What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Lazarus up to the plate now. Here's the pitch. Oh, no, he's hit. He's hurt. He's down. Holy cow, he's dead. But wait a minute. He gets back up. That's the 6th time this week. That kid can take one for the team. Abraham up to the plate now. Probably up here to sacrifice. Infield drawn in for the Patriarch, and now there's some action in the Bethlehem bullpen. I can't quite make out the back of his robe. It is the big number 10, Moses, just called up from the Burning Bush League. Already gaining a reputation for that lightning-fast pickoff move, reminding those runners that thou shalt not steal. Let's give it over to Steve Stone. Thank you, Harry. Fans, you want to be here this Tuesday night when the Braves meet the Calvary Cubs. It's going to be Nabisco Communion and Wafer Day here at the ballpark. All fans 33 and under get a free Eucharist signed by the Savior himself. You know, fans, Nabisco Communion and Wafers go down smooth. Won't stick to the roof of your mouth like those cheap imitation sacraments. Sure, they cost a little more, but when it comes to your eternal salvation, isn't it worth that extra buck in the collection plate? Remember, fans, the next time you go to the rail for that body and blood, ask for the host with the most. Ask for Nabisco. Thanks, Steve. Here's some scores now from around the league. A big upset. David 1, Goliath nothing. Ends a long win streak for the big guy. Oh no, Job is on the 15-day disabled list with a bad case of leprosy. Pulled a hamstring. Pulled it right off. The Angels have sent Lucifer down. That's a shame. When that fellow was in his prime, he could throw some heat. This year, his earned run average has ballooned to a hefty 6. And here's a partial score. Sodom and Gomorrah still tied at 69.
It's St. Paul. Woo. Hello. Good morning. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin over there in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Willie Griswold over there.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee. Over there with his hat at a jaunty angle, it's Tom Griswold, everybody. Hello, Tom.
Hello. That was the great Dan St. Paul, one of the classics, the first baseball game. Getting ready for the Major League Baseball season. We'll be doing just that tomorrow, a special edition of the Bob and Tom Show coming to you from the Hard Rock Casino. We're going to be there. You can join us at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. No charge. We'll be happy to say hi. And we're going to have some great guests. They would include, at press time, as they say, they will include Haywood Banks. Let's see, Donnie Baker, Duke Tomato and the Power Trio. Excuse me. The Brass to Mouth Horns.
The fabulous Drew Hastings.
Drew Hastings scheduled to appear. So we're looking forward to this. And we'll be there. As my mom would say, we'll be there with bells on.
Yep.
Never quite figured out what that meant.
I never did either.
Well, let's not get carried away.
Wear bells.
It's all. We'll be there, and you'll know it.
Okay, there we go. That sounds bossy, but that's what we're going to do. No,
Isn't bossy?
We certainly look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
I don't know.
I have some really cool surprises.
Did you
Listen to that excitement.
Did you hear the excitement in the room when you announced one of your surprises?
Actually,
this week you had a surprise that almost kind of sort of worked. The Chick McGee fart of the day. That was almost fun.
got some hate mail about that. Did you see that?
Yeah, you're going to get that. People don't get the Chick McGee fart thing. People don't get it.
I didn't think you read my emails. I would hate that.
I was semi-steering toward a point, but I always forget where I'm going, of course.
You had surprises for us.
Oh, yeah.
On
I think you're going to like it.
Let me guess. There's something you're working on for in the future that you're going to announce. Or
No.
You're going to FaceTime a dentist who water skied or something?
I
there
have a
you
guess.
go. Somebody instills.
I am going to the dentist today, though. Thank you for
Is
reminding me.
Dick Mango going to make an appearance?
Oh, gosh, no. I hope not.
That would be fun, actually.
I can work on that.
It's not too late.
I can work on that. I can try calling him.
That's okay. I just kind of figured, since you had a band and all, that he would show up.
That's
so
possible.
if Dick Mango shows, it's Christy's fault tomorrow morning.
Okay, but you'll see. It's
So that's not the surprise.
something very contemporary. That's all I can say.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Very contemporary to
you?
the world or to you?
You know, this is coming to you from. I remember yesterday I brought up the old TV show Burke's Law.
Sure.
And of course, in season 3, it became Amos Burke, Secret Agent. Who can forget that?
So he went from a private detective, or was he a police? Was he on?
I think he
police?
was in the regular police force.
Okay.
The idea of that show was he was chauffeured around in a Rolls Royce. I think he was an L.A. cop, and it was Gene Barry.
Then he got into the secret agent.
Yeah,
business.
but then with the era that show was on TV, then with the whole James Bond thing, everything became secret agents. Then they brought the show back. I never saw when they brought it back in the mid-'90s, but we were playing that because we had Josh's friend on, Mort Burke. He was really funny. He's got a new special out there on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I did not have a chance to catch it last night. I'll try to give it a look, but that was really fun. But yeah, tomorrow, something very contemporary, and I mean very contemporary. I mean,
Okay.
you'll be stunned.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, and
We will be.
one way or the other, I'll be stunned. You're right.
You won't be happy.
I won't be happy.
But you'll be stunned. That's all I can
Well,
say.
why are you doing it?
Why
if you know
are
you're
you
not gonna,
teasing it like this?
You're gonna.
Why don't you just tell us? You're going to end up telling us.
You know, there's scuttlebutt behind the scenes that you can ruin anything with an oversell. You know that, right? And I'm just trying to help.
Okay.
You can oversell the hell out of something, and then by the time it happens, nobody wants to have anything to do with you or any of us.
I didn't oversell it. I said you're not going to be happy, but
Does
it's
it
very
have anything to do with animals?
No.
Okay.
Music,
Comics?
hip hop.
No. Kind of one of them. We'll see.
Sleight of hand?
No.
It is hip hop.
Adele showing up.
It's some hip hop song that you've done. I can see it in your eyes.
No, it's not.
Wait a minute. You think Adele is hip hop?
No, I think she's contemporary.
Oh, okay.
If you have a tracksuit or a chain for this bit, don't do this bit.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to follow up on that. Would you check with your son before you try to do something contemporary?
If this is like Tommy Raps or something.
No.
When you were a little boy is when I made my rapping debut.
Oh, boy.
As a TG Mofo MC.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. Go meet with somebody.
And we're off.
That was a classic. I hired a hip hop producer that did the music for us.
Yeah, we were well
And
aware.
we hired a genuine rapper to be my co-host.
I know. Who cut the cheese?
It's a classic.
Oh, man.
What are the odds
Oh,
he was
man.
just some black guy at the mall? Hey, you're a hip hop producer. Please, how would you like to come in and?
No, it's
Guy's
So I'm the manager here at Baby
He's got
Gap.
a sweater on.
Well, you're not going to believe this. I was over
not your co-host.
Orange Julius, and some guy comes and thinks he's.
Hang on a second. Ace is correcting me. He was my MC.
Yeah, not your co-host.
No, he's a legit, still is a legit hip hop producer.
All right.
When I was a kid, me and my siblings, we thought that was a song, and we sang it to our friends. And it took it. I was 14. My sister was 18 at college. She was like, "Hey, did Dad make the Who Cut the Cheese song? We thought it was a song that everybody knew, the Who Cut the Cheese song."
That's a classic.
Didn't you get in trouble for singing at a school or something?
Oh yeah. Who Cut the Cheese? Shirtless Girl. A lot of There's a lot of songs from the show you can't sing at school.
Right.
You know, tomorrow on the show,
Along with your surprise.
we're going to have Patty G do some of his classics. With
Look at Pat. He's like, okay.
I told you this yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I just went with you on that one.
Okay, what does that mean?
I'll do whatever you want.
Well, I would recommend you do things that
I like to push forward, but we could do whatever you want.
I know that you and
I could do
Haywood
toast, beer run,
Haywood
whatever
like to
you
come out
need.
there and experiment. Haywood likes to play elaborate guitar things with no
does.
punchlines. Now, I would prefer the
Wow.
Holy jeez.
If anyone has any balls at all, he will
Just
not
turn
sell
around
a
right
guitar.
now.
Yeah, no
Yep.
joke.
I talked to him yesterday. It was some tree hugging medication.
And then he hung up the phone with "See you in St. Louis." Yep, I know.
On Friday.
Go Cards.
Coming up this weekend, Friday night at the Dow Event Center in Saginaw, Michigan. This is really going to be a great show. We joke around about some of these guys, but what a show. Josh Arnold, Kostaki Economopoulos. He'll be there to mock your favorite teams. He'll probably go after the Detroit Lions in a big way. And Pat Godwin. That's going to be a killer show at the Dow Event Center coming up in Saginaw on Friday night. What a great show. But Pat, a couple of previews of some of the stuff you'll do there tomorrow morning on the radio, live from Cincinnati at the Hard Rock.
Cool.
We have a commemorative poster that will be arriving here this morning. I hope you guys brought your Sharpies. We'll be doing some
Absolutely.
signing. And and a couple of other surprises. So certainly looking forward to that. Also looking forward to the smell of steaks on the grill.
Oh, who
Ladies
isn't?
and gentlemen, with spring here, Omaha Steaks goes, hey, we got a great idea. How about the greatest hot dogs, frankfurters, we should call them because they're so great, hamburgers, and, of course, steaks and lasagnas from Omaha Steaks. Josh, tell me more.
I'd be happy to. The steak experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to spring into something delicious. It's their semi-annual sale, ladies and gentlemen. 50% off site-wide. Grab all your favorites like those perfectly aged tender steaks, ocean fresh seafood, juicy burgers, incredible air-chilled chicken, and decadent desserts. Plus, when you go to omahasteaks.com and you use promo code BTS at checkout, you'll get an additional $30 off your order. Now, Tom earlier mentioned those jumbo franks that Omaha Steaks is becoming just as famous for, as well as their wonderful, wonderful fillets and ribeyes and things. Well, those jumbo franks, I did a video, it's out there, you may be able to see it, of cooking so-called regular hot dogs, and boy, were they regular.
Yeah.
Next to the Omaha Steaks jumbo franks, the difference is incredible. The size, the flavor, everything about these Omaha Steaks jumbo franks screams your family needs them all spring and summer. That's right.
We could make a Omaha Steaks Jumbo Franks pizza for Ace. It's a special bonus in April. A bonus pizza.
That's a heck of a bonus, by the way. Yes, indeed. Don't wait. Go to omahasteaks.com. Use code BTS at checkout. Take advantage of this deal. Omaha Steaks, it's ready to ship your order right away, and you're going to want to hurry, all right? That 50% off site-wide deal only happening for a limited time. Don't miss your chance to save, my friends. That's omahasteaks.com. Code BTS at checkout. Get an additional $30 off when you shop their semi-annual sale today. Minimum order may be required. You're going to love them. I know I do. I know Tom. We all do. Omaha Steaks.
One of the things I love about this show is the correspondence we get, not just the International News Wire and the overnights, but got a request here for Johnny Loud One. That and Who Cut the Cheese?
I think it's about time.
On the way. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
This episode is brought to you by Honda. Introducing the all-new, all-terrain Honda Passport Trail Sport, the most off-road capable Honda Passport Honda has ever dreamt up. The Passport features increased ground clearance, roof rails on all trims, and available specially developed all-terrain tires. And you'll stay comfortable with tri-zone climate control and available features like heated and ventilated front seats and a panoramic moonroof. Learn more at honda.com/passport.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hello, Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
I look across the way and I see we have the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk being manned, and I mean manned by that man, Chick McGee. Speaking of Orange Insoles, they've stepped up. We've got that beautiful 45 Tundra Yeti King Crab Orange Cooler. That'd be great to have this summer. You could win that baby. Find out the details by going to bobandtom.com/contest. Oh, also we have the amazing Bob and Tom Home Dual Pop-A-Shot game. The perfect complement to any living room.
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't it be great if some guy was a billionaire, you went over to his house, you walk in, and right there in the regular, instead of a formal living room, he's got a ping pong table, a Pop-A-Shot.
He's single.
Yeah, there are people like that out there,
like Tom Hanks and Big, right?
Yeah.
That just don't care about the formality of normal houses.
We were out with some couples yesterday. We had this discussion about when you get married in combined households, what you get to bring.
Oh.
Boy, boy.
That sounds terrible.
I can't imagine what that was like, being there in person. If I'm feeling this way just hearing about it, I can't imagine what it would have been like live and in person.
That guys have to get rid of most of their stuff.
You take that as a victory, huh?
You know what I had to get rid of?
Andy?
What?
Okay, never mind.
I had, this is going to sound weird, I had a 48-star American flag that had been flying over the City Hall of Hoboken, New Jersey.
Oh, God.
And it was, I mean, the thing was huge. It was like 9 feet by
Get it my way.
15 feet. It was the greatest. It traveled with me for years.
Traveled with me
What'd you
for
do with it? Did
years.
you hang it up in your room?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd walk in my house and living room. There was this giant flag, 48-star from, I'm totally serious.
I believe you.
And let me ask, if someone would make the mistake of visiting you at home, would you come over? Come here, let me tell you something about this flag. There's only 48 stars on that flag.
No, I would let them observe and go, oh, wait a minute, that's something special.
I have to take this down when my Eskimo friends come over.
Eskimo is no longer up.
They can't say that.
No, I said it in character as Tom, who
In character
Who
in that time, that
absolutely
would have been what you
say
say.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, that's
She made you get rid of that, huh?
Yeah, I can't remember which administration it was, but
you couldn't have that nicely
Why can't you-
folded up
yeah,
and
thank you.
storage?
yeah.
Do you remember
Fold it
that,
up.
Willie?
Maybe
Remember
even a
the flag?
shadow box.
no, you don't want it in
Well,
storage.
you don't want it in
you
a
want it
shadow
up there. I wish I had. I'd put it in
No, you
my
wouldn't.
new house.
No, you wouldn't.
I wish somebody put me in storage. That's all I know.
Is it refrigerated storage? That'd be nice.
That'd be all right. A nice cool day.
Well, we were talking for some reason about tomorrow's show, coming to you live from Cincinnati's Hard Rock Casino, and you're welcome to join us. We'll have many guests, including Drew Hastings, let's see, Donnie Baker, Haywood Banks, Duke Tomato, and the Power Trio. And there'll be some surprises. I'm certainly looking forward to it. But this somehow led us to a discussion of the surprise rate we have tomorrow, which I think you're going to enjoy. But it is not a hip-hop musical. But you guys mentioned my first foray into hip-hop.
No.
Yes. Oh, yeah. This is this is perfectly acceptable.
Okay.
This is a song called "Who Cut the Cheese." Just give it a listen. This is an edit, so you don't have to suffer through too much. But Willie, you thought this was?
I just thought this was like a real song that every kid grew up with. I thought this was on like some Nickelodeon show or something. And then I grew up and realized I just had a weird dad that produced fun little bits for his children.
Once again, this is produced by a legit hip hop producer.
Yeah, let it fly.
John Houcott. Here we go.
Let's smell it.
That's Smooth Teddy B.
Worst day of his life.
The fart 808 sound though.
Two sexy ladies were with me that night. We picked up Willie and went out for a bite.
Willie
ordered chili. The ladies had tacos. I had pepperoni pizza and a plate of greasy nachos. My stomach started hurting. It started to swell. Then somebody shouted, "Yo, what's that smell?" The air was funky with an evil breeze. And the ladies said,
Hey, who cut the cheese?
"Who cut the cheese?
Oh man!
Oh, man.
Oh man!
Who cut the cheese? Who cut the cheese?
Oh man!
I thought we were getting the edited cut.
Here we go.
Who got the cheese?
That was my part.
I was feeling
You get the idea.
Tupac and Biggie are dead, and everyone involved in that is still living.
It's a shame, really.
That was Smooth Teddy B. A legit rapper.
It's not fair, is it, Willie?
No, it's not.
It's a great tragedy.
And what was your line again? Can you remember what you said during that?
Hey, I cut the cheese.
It was good work.
I always thought that song was too slow.
That was in that era.
Yeah?
Remember, that's old. That was in the early days of hip hop. Yeah.
Yeah, he was right there at the early age. You know.
You're at the cusp of hip hop.
He was in
Contemporary dude,
Queens
that
wearing
guy.
the berets.
What he wants to say is, when you could understand them.
Although,
you did live in New York City during the birth of hip hop.
Yeah.
There is a world where you could have gotten off the wrong train.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, I did.
He couldn't get to the next Allman Brothers concert fast enough. But there's all this stuff going on around him. He has no idea. Even that, he had no idea.
Yeah, well, there you go. A little taste. But tomorrow is a very unusual, ultra contemporary surprise.
You are your own worst enemy.
It really is. I can't.
You're making it sound like Selena Gomez is going to be there.
Right?
Yeah, unless Selena Gomez and are there, there's
Lipa.
nothing that can live up to
right?
your sell of this. Okay.
All right. Well, let's not overstate it. It'll be fun. Once again, we have great guests. I don't think you'll like it, but it'll be fun. It's as contemporary a topic as you can imagine. That's all I'm going to say. Time now to move into
What
the
have
world
you
of
gotten a
sports.
hold of?
He's replacing us with Chat GPT.
Like I told you, Tom, you pay me, I won't even show up.
Now, I have been told that this goes way back. This is a rap about Hurricane Chantal. Is that correct? Am I getting this right?
What are we doing?
I don't know. Dean just dug this up and pointed to me, so I have no idea what this is, but here we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Wait a second. I'm going to get back to both these stories.
Okay. First, we're doing Chantal, Hurricane.
Chantal, ooh, oh, you all. Chantal is my name. I am a hurricane. What I am about is rain. Word.
Yeah. Kind of that was. I think Jay-Z stole that from you.
Oh,
Boy.
Tomorrow, I have asked Mr. Godwin to perform Gangsta Folk for the crowd, which is an absolute classic.
Thank you.
Again, from the early era of rap. I think it's a great song. It's a great song. We'll get that tomorrow live at the Hard Rock Casino, Cincinnati, getting ready for the Major League Baseball season to start. Mm-hmm. Now, coming up, we have some really cool news stories and a weird story about a charcuterie board. But first, Chick McGee at the sports desk.
Dan Snyder's departure from the NFL is moving closer to reality. A group led by Josh Harris and Mitchell Rales, and another group led by Canadian billionaire that Tom insists he's Canadian, in spite of his fact his name is Steve Apostolopoulos, have submitted fully financed bids for the NFL's Washington Commanders. Also, the Harris Rales group includes Basketball Hall of Famer Magic Johnson, Houston Rockets owner and real smart guy Tillman Fertitta also has been in the running. Evidently,
doesn't Fertitta sound like
Tillman has
sound like an egg dish that's shaped like boobs? comes in a cast iron little pan. I'd like the Fertitta, the duel with 2 poached eggs.
I don't know that he was a cook, but I know he was an attorney with Kevin Fertitta. It was Fertitta. They would converse about cases.
Snyder, of course, being a Snyder being a snotty little prick, he has not decided to accept either offer yet.
Well, is there a chance that these folks come in and go, well, hey, you know what? Thank you for picking us, Dan. By the way, bye-bye.
No, he's, from what I'm hearing, he's gone this year sometime. By October is the month I'm hearing.
So he's selling and getting out. He's done. Okay.
Yeah. And then, but Roger Goodell yesterday at the NFL team meetings in Arizona, they don't hold those anywhere cold. In Arizona, he said that whatever the investigation turns up, despite the fact Snyder owns the team or not, when those findings come out, they will be made public on how he and his commander's staff behaved.
You ready for a new regime?
I'm ready for it. Remember, I want to go into storage. You remember that. That was me. Yeah. And NFL owners, speaking of that meeting in Arizona, they voted on new rules for the upcoming 2023 season. All quarterbacks now must be right-handed.
How about that?
They're tired of the left-handed.
Wow. That's really something.
Isn't that something?
Like old Catholic nuns.
Consequently, all wide receivers have to be left-handed so they can match. No, that's
as opposed to the Jewish nuns.
That's not true at all. Starting in 2023, why has this become a rule? I didn't. The things they go ahead, take and rule on, and the things they decide they're not going to rule. NFL players will have the option of using the number 0 on their jerseys. Everybody but offensive linemen and defensive linemen.
Why would anyone want that?
I don't know.
It's kind of cool, kind of unique.
The only 0 I can remember is Ken Burrow. Played with the Houston Oilers. He was like 00.
Raider center in the 70s.
Jim Otto.
Yeah.
NBA guy Gilbert Arenas was Agent Zero, right? That was a cool name, Agent Zero.
Yeah, that is cool. I like
Agent Zero had a gun in his bag. Remember that story?
Agent Zero.
I am Agent Zero. All players, excluding
Brown-eyed girl.
They can now select 0 if they choose. We're going into the whole thing. Offensive linemen are still limited to the numbers 50 to 79. Defensive linemen choose any number 50 to 79 or 90 to 99. Jaguars receiver Calvin Ridley announced he would be among those who would wear number 0 for next season. You remember Calvin. He played for the Falcons and was dismissed for the year for gambling on the NFL. You remember that. Well, he's back now.
To be fair, he did have to just stay home to watch a few games, and the commercials, man, they're great. Jamie Foxx makes it look fun.
That's true.
It's got to be hard.
It's hard to pass up.
That 0 is like a big target for the quarterback.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the 0.
Might be handy.
I don't know if it's going to be 0 or 00. There's no, but maybe, I guess it's up to the players. The NFL also said it will not move to a flexible scheduling model for Thursday night games. They actually didn't say that. They said that they weren't going to rule on flexing Thursday night games. The flex proposal could come up again in May for a vote. And the league declined to adopt a rule that would allow for assists from the replay booth when it comes to the NFL's roughing the passer rule. So that's going to be a problem in the coming season. And also, there are going to be teams this coming season to play twice Thursday night for some wild reason. That's
ratings
seem to be
maybe
dealt with. They should do away with the Thursday night game. It was a failure. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
doesn't it get great numbers though of viewers?
Maybe relatively speaking.
To everything else,
yeah,
I would guess. But it's not, and it's not good for the quality of football, and it's not good for the teams. And
they moved to the Amazon Prime.
I would think they would want to have the roughing the passer review because that gives them an opportunity for one more commercial. But I guess they don't care. They're not getting the money for the commercials. They've already sold the rights.
See, it's this kind of just disrespect for the National Football League, and I'm not going to. And ladies and gentlemen, the NBA has announced that their Hall of Fame, the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, 2023 class has been announced. Willie, I missed something on Pau Gasol, but he's evidently gone into the Hall of Fame now.
He got 2 rings with Kobe. I don't see why you don't.
With Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
How many rings would Pau have gotten with Chick McGee as his running mate? Probably.
Well, I like Chick. Many. You know what, buddy? In the locker room, you probably could get him at least one.
You think?
Your big heart could pump him up, my friend.
Pau Gasol, Dwayne Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, Tony Parker, WNBA legend Becky Hammon, and Greg Popovich, the surliest curmudgeon on the face of the earth, will all be going into the
that's cool.
2023 Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame.
Why is it named after a monkey?
Naismith?
Naismith?
Oh, I was thinking Nesmith. Sorry.
Mike Nesmith? Yeah. Wool hat?
Yeah. More sports coming up. Thank you, Josh.
It's early, but it's still time for a quiz.
Wasn't James Naismith and Abner Doubleday, didn't they go to college together or something?
What? That would be...
I think so.
Really?
If that's not the truth, I want to start that rumor.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They went to. They were fraternity brothers.
Oh.
Okay, good. I have no idea. We have a quiz right now. It's very simple. I'll start with you, Christy, of course. What is your sleep number setting on your sleep number bed?
40.
What does that mean?
Means it's soft.
That means it's a less than firm
Soft.
mattress. You
soft.
like it that way.
I like it soft.
Yeah.
The bed.
I have a cup of coffee and hope for softness.
On the other side of the coin, in English, we have Chick McGee. Your sleep number setting is what?
100.
That is a firm mattress.
100, Tom.
But at the touch of a button, you could change to
I could become 100.
If you certainly could. Either side of the bed has its own setting, and you can change that setting whenever you want to. So it's like buying 40 mattresses at the same time, except it takes up a lot less room. 8 out of 10 couples prefer different mattress firmness settings. So if you want to keep everybody happy and you don't want to have separate beds, get a sleep number bed. And by the way, the Sleep Number people have perfected that aspect of the mattress, not to mention a whole bunch of other stuff like temperature. Perhaps you've got a partner that snores. Maybe We got a solution for that with the FlexFit Smart Adjustable Base that could raise your partner's head at the touch of a button. See what I'm talking about? Visit your Sleep Number store. Choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number, because every day, to be your best day, you need proven quality sleep every night. And now, this is really interesting. It's Sleep Number's lowest price ever. I'll say it again. Sleep Number's lowest price ever. So you don't have to wait for Washington's birthday to come back around. Save $1,200 right now on the Sleep Number 360 i10 smart bed. Plus, special financing is available for a limited time. That's why this is the best offer ever. It's subject to credit approval, of course. Get the details at sleepnumber.com/BT show. That's sleepnumber.com/BT show. The Sleep Number bed, I love mine. They're exclusively available at your Sleep Number store. Coming up in sports, we have some world records. I know that for sure.
Yeah, how big's your feet? You'll be looking at your feet when we come back.
Plus, a weird story about the late Queen Elizabeth. Yes. And some happy kitty news. Coming up, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Around the corner.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Hi, everybody. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Oh, hey, Ace. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Something orange in the room. It happens to be the Orange Insoles.com sports desk starring Chick McGee.
I thought I'd celebrate with my orangish shirt.
Okay.
That's quite
It's
orange.
kind of orange, yeah.
Kind of rusty orange.
That's something else.
Blues in there, yellow in there.
Now, we have a special show tomorrow coming to you live from the Hard Rock Casino. That's right. We'll be in a casino tomorrow morning. You can join us in Cincinnati. Should be a blast. Lots of great guests, including Haywood Banks, Donnie Baker, Drew Hastings, Duke Tomato, and the Power Trio, and we'll be there. Should be fun. Right now, we return to the sports desk with Chick McGee.
Well, this is email from Steve. He
Hi, Steve.
asks a simple question, and this is for Tom Griswold.
Well, we're good at giving simple answers.
It's simply, Tom, do you like houses built on stilts?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Maybe on Oceanside.
No
Important to be on stilts there.
Or Riverside.
Yeah, probably mostly Riverside.
Yeah,
You don't
Lawn-side.
Yeah, I knew a guy that lived in a house by the ocean that was built up.
Yeah.
Yeah, not down in the ocean.
No.
That's
Although that would be something.
with flooding.
However, it got taken out by one of the hurricanes.
Well, that'll happen.
Oh, what a great story.
Well, you asked. Yeah, but
Well,
like
you
a house,
didn't have to tell us that.
a house on stilts on a river, that'd be super cool.
House on stilts are fun to rent for vacations. A lot of them have like all the stuff underneath, like cornhole games and ping pong tables. And
What if some
a lot of fun.
weirdo with like a bag over his face comes with a chainsaw? He starts going away, knocking out one leg, and then he gets two legs, and then three.
Well,
chopping
Willie,
your stilts.
That's not
I
going to
couldn't
happen.
sleep. I couldn't sleep.
There's usually, I like the idea that the house is just on like 4 or 6 stilts, and it's very precarious.
That'll hold her.
I'm still puzzled about the story
That would
we
be
had
scary.
yesterday. I can kind of remember it. It was a couple in California had to call a plumber, and the guy went into the crawl space underneath the house, and they didn't hear anything for 3 hours. So they call the cops, and they come and they look down and they can see like a foot sticking out,
Yeah.
but the guy's not responding. So they think maybe the guy's dead or injured. So they take a chainsaw.
Cut 2 holes in the home's floor and gained access to the plumber and discovered, Tom, what?
He was asleep.
Taking a nap.
Having a nap.
Yep.
But I mean, can you imagine, first of all, using a chainsaw inside a house, obviously very noisy, stuff flying everywhere, you're cutting a hole in the floor of this guy's house, and the guy the whole time was just asleep. Who's responsible for paying for that?
I don't know. The plumber was able to crawl out of the crawl space on his own uninjured, so.
I don't know why they didn't send someone in there to wake him up instead of ruining the house.
I think they
more
thought
or
he
less.
might have been dead.
Yeah, but or to even
Either
get in
way.
there and discover, yeah, right.
Wouldn't you just pull him out?
Exactly.
Like, pull his feet?
You don't make the call. He's either dead or asleep. I mean, that,
Wow. But
maybe that's like the Tommy Johnigan joke. Oh, I spilled wine on the carpet. Okay, burn the house down. It doesn't make any sense.
I wouldn't want to go into a crawl space in an earthquake-prone area either.
No.
When I was a kid, we lived in Ohio, central Ohio, and it got very cold in the winter, and our house was on a crawl space, and the pipes would freeze in the winter. And my dad had to crawl in the crawl space and try best as he could try to unthaw the pipes.
Just a lot of
just like that. That's right.
For 8 hours.
Exactly right.
Use a blowtorch? What do you use?
I wonder
down
if
there?
in earthquake-prone places they don't even bother with crawl spaces. It's all,
Well, this place
resistance or none.
This was in an earthquake-prone place.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know who would be paying for the new floor. That's my question.
Homeowners insurance?
I don't know. It seems like such an unusual situation. But let's get back to the sports page. Sorry to distract there.
Not so fast, my friend.
Oh,
remember we were talking about small town festivals the other. Christy has one. What the Turtle
Days in Cherubusco, Indiana,
There you
by
go.
Fort Wayne.
My camp has a Mermaid Festival Day. It's a whole thing.
Where is it?
North Webster, Indiana.
I'll be
has
there.
mermaid festivals.
In Coalinga, California, they celebrate. This is from Andrew. We celebrate the Horn-Toad Derby. Horn-Toad Derby. I'm so excited I can't say it.
Really?
Wow.
It's a 4-day event with a parade for the toads and rides on Saturday. They have the Horn-Toad Derby race.
Well, those rides for frogs must be real small.
Yeah.
And they race horn toads. Cut that out. They gather local horn toads.
They put snails on them.
They gather local horn toads from the mountains, and the first one to get out of the horn toad first to get out of the circle wins.
Oh, how about that?
what is the name of the town?
Coalinga.
Really?
I thought you might find that.
Down the road from Filadio?
Well, there's got to be an Ingus around there somewhere.
Better than my joke. It's safer. I like yours much better. Remember Dr. Raymond Filadio?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's actually your joke. I just co-opted.
I'm Dr. Raymond Filadio.
This is from Bob. The topic of small town festivals discussed. I know how Tom loves the Music Man. Meredith Wilson hails from my hometown, Mason City, Iowa. And every Memorial Day weekend, we have the annual Band Festival Parade, which is the largest free marching band competition in the Midwest. He says plenty of bari sax and bassoons for Tom's and
All right.
You should go there.
Meredith Wilson has indeed been the grand marshal of this parade. In addition, the Music Man won the 1958 Tony Award for Best Musical over none other than West Side Story. Oh. If you had to pick your favorite between the two, which would it be, Tom? Music Man or West Side Story?
I've seen them both on Broadway.
That wasn't the question.
Yeah, you don't. This is like picking your favorite kid. You don't chop up a baby.
Well, but that's Sam. We all know it. I mean, Sam's your favorite. Oh, hi, Willie.
I get it. He's nice. He's cool. He's strong.
I want to find out where the Mermaid is in North Webster, Indiana.
It's called the Mermaid Festival. I just think people kind of dress up like mermaids. I don't really know, but yeah, there's a big parade.
Has
People
to be
love
a legend of a mermaid somewhere up there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
or
don't
somebody with a fetish and money. Hey, I got money. How about a mermaid festival? A bunch of them flopping around out there.
I always thought it was interesting that the
the
mermaid,
more authentic, the better.
that the mermaid was a naked human from the waist up. One would have thought the other option would have been more appealing for.
Well, unless that.
Well, when they hit land, their
They
legs.
get legs.
Yeah.
Remember? Don't you remember the documentary Splash? Tom Hanks.
Okay.
Anyway,
by the way,
he signs his letter as always. Keep up the blatant hostility, Bob, in Mason City, Iowa.
Bob, thanks.
Now,
you, Bob.
speaking of Mason City, there's also a Mason City, Illinois. And I bring that up because this Saturday, Mr. Godwin will be celebrating their 15th anniversary at Mason City Limits, the Comedy Club. That's April 1st, Mason City, Illinois.
Yeah. But he's in Iowa. I wonder if anybody will be in Iowa this weekend.
Oh, I wonder. Who's that going to be?
Let me see here. Oh, look, Josh Arnold's Saturday, April 1st at the Diamond Joe Casino in Dubuque.
How about that?
That'll be Josh Arnold after Willie's conquering of Dubuque last week and got some nice letters about
Josh, I got a roulette ticket. You got to cash out for me, buddy. I forgot to cash one out, so you can keep the $20 if you want it. It's yours, but I got to.
Yes, I'll take it.
Playing a little video game.
I'll let it ride.
You're driving a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
Get the car service, got it all ready to go.
Oh yeah, got my
Gassed
chauffeur.
up, cleaned. All right.
Okay, now that's. I'll tell you where they're going to be Friday when we come back. Also, we've got world records in sports.
Yep, and this is your hint. Hang on a second, it's the mouse. This is your hint for the world record in sports.
Want to see my feet?
That's right. Coming up.
Okay.
You're going to love it.
Also, we'll hear about shadfly days in Savannah, Illinois.
How about that?
Is it shadfly or shatfly? Seems like shadfly would
There
be
is a
much
difference
better.
between the two species.
Yeah, the shed.
That would make
Fly,
sense.
yeah, okay.
Flies love
That D.
Flies love the old every now and then shat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fellas, look what I found.
The poop du jour. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Zysol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Zysol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all. Take Zysol. At night.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello there.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
Having his first pizza of the day. It's incredibly aromatic. I don't know if you guys are getting it over there.
Not.
Over here, it's really something.
Smell good? Shit.
I can take it out if it's.
I'd say it's objectionable.
Oh,
What is it, Ace?
It's a chicken wing gourmet pizza.
I'm getting a lot of vinegar. I'm getting.
That actually, it tastes better today than it did yesterday.
Some foods are like that.
Do they debone it?
No, Tom.
Took a handful of chicken wings and went, yeah.
As
Just
usual.
threw it right on the pizza.
Tom always has the best question. Hi, Willie Griswold.
Morning, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and now here he is.
Bitcoin is up.
By the way, Chick
You're a
McGee is
lunatic.
at his post. Of course, the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. Don't forget the Orange Insoles cooler. Oh, it's a nice one. The Yeti King Crab Orange cooler from Orange Insoles. We're giving it away. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Get the details. Oh, and we're also going to throw in the beautiful Bob and Tom logoed home dual Pop-A-Shot game. It's awesome. Just looking great in your living room, which reminds me, Christy, you mentioned.
What?
That you had lunch with, as you put it, a couple of couples.
Oh, it's dinner last night.
dinner.
Yes.
And Chick and I couldn't be there.
We didn't invite you.
Had you invited us, Chick and I would have.
No, please go over it again. What did you discuss?
Well, we were discussing combining households because of obviously getting married.
You're getting married.
And he's moving into my house.
See, right there, you got a problem.
Why?
You can't refer to it as
our house.
You see, it's always going to be your house.
I think you'd be far more successful.
Yeah, if we bought a new house?
Neutral site. Start over again.
Now,
Like
the
the
first
Super
thing...
Bowl.
You mentioned something interesting. What is the first thing you have to give up when you're in...
Yes.
Your happiness.
Yeah.
I
know in your case, the first thing
longevity.
Josh had to give up was his girlfriend.
She was, and my wife sure hated her.
It's an awkward thing.
Yeah.
Because you've got your pictures up and all your stuff. And
I've already conceded that I will take down stuff because he has a lot of sports memorabilia. I go, you can...
Does he have a so-called man cave? Is there room for that?
No. His whole house is,
Does he have his own dog?
No.
Okay, so your dog will be taking over.
Our dogs.
Oh, see, there you go. That's what you want to say. Very good.
Yeah.
Does that work with everything? Honey, I'm not really in the mood for sex tonight. I believe that's our putter.
And I haven't seen it for a while.
And incidentally, if you're wondering, I am wearing our panties. This is a super awkward thing, though.
Yeah, he said, we had not talked about this before. He goes, yeah, you're going to just have to come over and point stuff. We'll just go through and you can tell me what to bring.
Oh, well, he's going to make it. It sounds like he's making it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can. You probably have some like cool vintage Pacers stuff. I can take that off your back for you. I'll put it up on my wall.
He's got a lot of stuff, Willie.
Yeah. How about just give me all of Andy?
If you're an Indy 500 fan, he's got
Can you
covered.
please act like you hate all of his stuff just so I get a bunch of free stuff?
We could do a sale. We'll call it the Andy 500.
Yes.
That's good.
He's a big collector. He's got 2 Andrettis. They're just sitting in his house.
Mario and
Yeah,
Louis.
Marco and Michael, they just sit
How you
there all
doing?
day.
I imagine that a lot of people had to give up a lot of things in the course of relationships.
And I'm trying to be. I know that
Maybe
he
there
has
should be a
some things that are-
store for that.
Like
what
a
would it be
resale
called?
shop
Well,
for
they have.
just-
That's have you
Called
been?
me.
But I mean, exclusively for guys that have to get rid of half their stuff, either because they're getting divorced. Oh, wait a minute, then she's or because
They're
getting-
combining households.
They're combining households.
Yeah.
Is it when you're getting divorced and you do have to? Let's say she is going to get some things.
Yep.
And or he's going to
Yep.
get some things. Is it illegal for you to break those things? Like, is there anything in like a contract or whatever that says, by the way, you can't go around with a sledgehammer?
Yes. Is the answer.
You can't do that.
How about a paintball gun? Shoot the ones you're keeping.
You can't. I never had really bad divorces, so I don't know. We were
But I
very
mean,
amicable
it's
about it.
interesting, but the thing is, you have to make room for his stuff.
Wait a
No,
minute,
and I
hold
don't
it.
have room.
You've never had a bad divorce? Well, how nice for you. Hey, Tom, did you hear that? Never had a bad divorce.
Aren't you the chosen one?
And then I'd also
Hey,
like
Pat,
to.
what do you think?
Well,
What are you going to do with
I'd like to
someone
ask her exes.
with a mouth like that? What are you going to do?
Christy says you guys had a great divorce. Did she?
Let's all learn about perspective today. 1, 2.
Off the air, I'll explain that.
No,
Let me ask you
trust
this.
me,
Yes.
I happen to know that you are something of a car collector.
Yeah, I've
Now-
sold a lot of them. I'm
Okay,
down to
'cause-
one.
You're done. You only have one car?
One collectible car.
Okay, so how many garages do you have here?
We only have a 2-car garage. That's a problem.
Uh-oh.
We both have 2 cars.
You take the bus.
So wait a second. Now, hang on a second, Pat. I'm going somewhere with this line of thought. Who gets to use them?
Gets to use what?
The garage.
The garage. You got 4 cars, two slots.
No waiting.
Well, there's 3 slots. Actually,
we reviewed that.
I'd say the one
hour slot.
I think the 3rd slot gets to use at least one of them.
Hey. He has a nice car, too, so the 2 nice cars would stay in the garage and the SUVs would stay outside, I guess.
You guess.
Yeah.
This wasn't part of the negotiation.
We haven't gotten that far.
Okay.
You know what? Looking ahead, I'm not going to feel like it's been a successful week unless I've caused a fight at the Christie household.
Yeah, we have that 2-hour drive to Cincinnati thing.
Can you
my new goal.
add a garage at your house?
Oh, this has been an ongoing thing for me. I want to, but the best solution for my garage is to raise the roof and put in
Those lifters?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's a
put
little
in-
pricey.
and put in a lift. You know, one of those.
This message brought to you by the builders who want to make lots of money.
You can get
That's actually cheaper than adding on to the garage.
You can get a really nice.
That can't
You
be
can get a
right.
really nice
That
pre-made
can't
metal
be.
garage for about 10 grand
Where am I going to put that?
next to your current garage.
How about if she puts
there's
it
no
up your
room.
ass? Then you know where it was.
I don't have room for that.
What about all your pillows? Are they going?
I think Chick and I agree. New house.
I'm
Time
telling
to
you.
move.
I'm always looking. But now the interest rates are up, and it's not a good time.
Pat, that's a good question. So he has to sacrifice some things. Are you going to sacrifice some things?
Sure.
Pat wants to know how many pillows you may
I'm
have.
not sacrificing my pillows.
No?
I have 9.
He likes those?
Yeah, he makes the bed, so he hasn't complained yet.
Pat, in your apartment, now your girlfriend has not moved in with you. No. But do you have more pillows now than you would if...
No, I got about 4, yeah.
Oh, okay, the normal, yeah.
Yeah, 2 come off typically.
Okay.
You know, I might be
1, 2,
out of
3,
the
4.
I might be out of the market for the wife number 4 and just let Christy have the title. I think hearing this conversation, it's reminding
I
me
might be out of the market for
things.
wife number 1.
Okay.
It's very hard to. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting year.
Okay. Sorry to bring up the car thing.
No, that's all right. The car thing is an ongoing.
Love conquers all, Christy. You'll figure it out.
I would love to. I would.
That's adorable.
I'm trying to get a friend of mine who also collects cars to rent a space so I can rent from them.
Yeah, a friend of mine collects cars.
Yes,
I have a friend who collects cars.
I have the stall next to the polo ponies.
Many couples out to dinner.
She collects hats as well. many hats.
It's a man, not a woman.
Yeah.
He's got a Carvana-like tower next to his house.
Unbelievable.
You know that's a thing,
I
right?
just push a button and my car's delivered to
Those
me.
elevator things for your garage are a thing. They're not cheap.
No, they're not as expensive as you think. But there's whole condo complexes that are just garages.
Oh, Krista, you can get a cheap car lift for your garage.
This one's called the Crusher. Why do they call it that?
There, just north of here, there is a place where you just buy a condo for your car.
Really?
Can you imagine?
the homeowners association, real pricks.
Yeah. I'm trying to buy a tire.
You can't
for
paint
my
your
car.
car that color to store it.
They're very nice.
So sorry. It's time to get back to.
Nope.
Condo for
World,
your
it's not,
car.
sorry.
world
Can you
records coming up.
imagine?
Can I pay less if it doesn't use the pool?
My car's not going to want to be in the pool.
Chick McGee is sitting at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
I am, and if you have a job that requires you to stand all day, well, you should get a job like mine where you sit. But it's going to lead to back and hip pain, and neck pain, all sorts of problems. It's because your body's not aligned. It may experience more fatigue or injuries from your feet to your back. What happens if a house is built on a poor foundation? That's right. Orange insoles are what you need. It will reduce hip pain, foot pain, and lower back pain by providing a deep heel cup for maintaining proper weight distribution and body alignment. Most shoes don't come with a supportive insole, and companies just put that thin layer of foam in there. That's basically a joke. Check out orangeinsoles.com. They're easy to navigate website. You can find the right pair of orange insoles for whatever activity or shoe. Work boots, tennis shoes, cowboy boots, dress shoes. Plus, Orange Insoles has the "We Want You to Be Happy" guarantee. Head on over to orangeinsoles.com for free shipping. And right now, when you sign up for text messages, you also get an additional savings code from Orange Insoles. Check out orangeinsoles.com today. Get proper support in your shoes and start feeling better. That's orangeinsoles.com, proud supporters of the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. Coming up, we have some world records. We have, what? Someone's peeing in the water supply.
Oh, please stop it, sir.
Had to happen.
We'll find it. And this ice cream sure makes me feel high. Oh, you'll find out why. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Over the past several days, 3 females have been found dead.
Looks like someone's going after these girls. Then they have to know to watch their backs.
Streaming now.
You really want what happened to this woman? Happened to you?
Exactly why I need to keep going on this.
Starring Emmy Award winner Amanda Seyfried.
I'm worried about what you're gonna find. So am I.
Long Bright River. A limited series. Streaming now. Only on Peacock.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pop, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
In the performance room, there's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold is here.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
We're just discussing the complicated life that has Christy Lee over there baffled. What do we do here?
I'm not baffled.
Christy's getting married, as we pointed out.
Somebody's getting married.
And it would appear that your fiance will be moving into what is currently referred to as your house, which will become
our house.
And I just asked
a very, very, very fine house.
Thank you.
2
cars in the garage.
Has a 2-car garage.
Yes.
But collectively, you have 4 cars.
Correct.
So what are you going to do?
Sell 2 cars, make money.
Nope.
Don't spend money on a new garage. Sell 2 cars and make money.
One of our astute listeners
Not selling my car.
says, If Christy can afford to wait 3 years, Tom's builder can build her a 4-car garage. Very fun.
Also, this is from Barry.
If you weren't laughing, you'd be crying.
This is from Barry. Advice for Christy: you're going to put an elevator for your cars in your existing garage. He said that's BS. I make my cars take the stairs.
Very good, Barry.
And then someone offered you free car storage, Christy. It's a little bit of a drive.
Where is it?
Central Iowa.
Yeah, that's a
but
bit of a drive.
The price is right. He said it.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's free. So yeah, you drive out there twice a year, once to get it, once to drop it off. It's worth it.
Yeah, but I'm not driving my car out there and put all those miles.
I hope
on
it's just
it.
some dude's house.
No, it's just a field. I mean, you can put it there. I can't guarantee the chipmunks won't eat the undercarriage.
I can use this as a deer stand, right?
Dickie Dick's far too modest to tell you that we used to store cars for
We did.
people all over the country. We
Did
let
ya?
them park right there in the
That's
front
right,
yard.
till we found that whore in the trunk. Better than my own grandpappy.
Daddy said he's going to get rid of her. I don't know whatever happened to her.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen him in a while, have we?
Cops wouldn't have caught him if the backhoe started.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
On a brighter note,
Yeah?
did you know that we were talking about various small-town festivals?
Mm-hmm.
Got this nice note. The Shad Fly Days in Savannah, Illinois.
It's got to be Shatfly.
Not the Savannah, but Savannah, Illinois.
Yeah.
On the mighty Mississippi.
That's Mississippi.
These critters show up by the millions in August and live for a day or two. So many are in piles of the dead, they sometimes have to remove them with snowplows from the roadways. It's unreal.
Have you ever driven through a cloud of those?
No.
Yeah,
No.
it is amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
So then he says, "Have a great day, bitches." I don't know why he had chosen
That's not very
We
nice.
deserve it. We deserve it.
Okay.
Kind of fun.
Fair enough.
A little bit of nastiness there. We have to get back to the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk with Mr. Chick McGee.
If you say so. Authorities arrested a Louisiana State University student after he and a group of men allegedly stole over $1,500 of beer from Tiger Stadium. Police spotted a group of college-age
So
males.
how many would that be, Tom?
2 cases.
Yeah, stadium beers, yeah. College-age males carrying several cases of beer in the middle of the night, spotted by police. The men fled when they saw officers approaching. Surveillance footage captured at the stadium earlier that night shows the group loading the same cases of beer into a black pickup truck. The truck was tracked to the Spruce Hall parking lot, where officers identified 19-year-old owner and got consent to search his room, where they discovered, yes, the missing cases of beer.
Oh, boy.
The teen reportedly admitted to taking the beer from the stadium and was arrested for simple burglary.
I did it.
I'm sorry.
I'll bet that was a blast, though, while they were doing it.
No doubt. Just
we have hit the gold mine. And isn't that wasn't that your thing when you were in high school?
Yeah, we would go garaging, we called it, where we drive around, look for open garages, and if there was a fridge in there, we would park down the street and get out, go into the garage and take whatever beer was in their garage fridge. And I swear, it was the most fun I've ever had in my life.
But the fact that you didn't get killed.
I know.
You could get
And
shot.
You called it garaging?
Yeah.
So somebody come up that day, hey, garaging tonight, and you just
Yep.
immediately.
I mean, sometimes we would go, hey, you want a shoulder tap first? And that was when we would stand outside. We'd sit outside of a gas station, and we'd see like a 50-year-old dude tap him on the shoulder and go, hey, if I give you $30, will you buy us a case of beer?
Right.
We called that "Hey Mistering."
Okay,
Hey Mister, can you buy us some beer?
Yeah.
Did it work all the time?
No. One time, this guy was just like, "Why do you kids need beer? What's wrong?" And he was like
Why
trying to
do you
help
kids
us.
need
And in
beer?
hindsight, it was really sweet. But at the time, we were like, "Kick rocks, old man. We're gonna find somebody else who will buy us beer."
Did the older guys do it more than the younger guys, or did you always go with an older guy? Or
Yeah, we always tried it with an older guy.
really?
We'd go like just 25, a guy that barely knows what he's doing. Be like, "Hey, here's a 20. Buy us something for $15. Get yourself something extra."
See, I would think that would be the way to go. Like,
Probably was. That might be why we batted like 100.
I was 18 my senior year in high school, and I bought beer all the time because in Ohio, Tom, as you recall, there were
3-2 beer,
yeah. 3-2 beer at 18, 6% when you turn 21. So I bought Shanley Little Kings.
Sure.
Speaking of Cincinnati.
Nice.
For
Love Little
3-2%.
But this kid apparently, so this was the university's, they break into the stadium, find all this beer. I mean, it had to, the adrenaline rush had to be amazing.
Time of their life.
Yeah.
Worth the arrest.
So, yeah.
That's right, kids.
He got admitted to jail.
Jeez.
Admitted to jail and to the fraternity.
Yeah.
So there's the good news. All this not lost. But yeah, can you imagine the adrenaline rush? Finding the mountains of beer at the stadium, going, "Hey man, we're taking this."
We can't talk about it anymore. I'm getting
antsy?
I'm getting itchy.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to go?
I'll go garage right now.
We can steal some beer later if you want. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas.
Floyd.
I've enjoyed your garaging program.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I was garaging earlier, but I'm on the road today. I pulled out about 2 hours ago, and Big D came along with me.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So he's back in the cab snoozing up a storm, so I can't be too loud, you know. If you wake her up from a dead sleep, she can turn into a monster on you.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like that creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, scary.
Wake up with morning breath, it can break a horse. I don't know if you saw that movie, but Black Lagoon will make you think twice about going noodling alone.
Oh, yeah. Sure will.
I can't be sure, but I think it was a trilogy. You had your Black Lagoon, had your Blue Lagoon, and then Goonies, of course.
Of course.
Anyway, all this talk of monsters reminds me, I hope this one doesn't get me canceled by the lamestream media, but...
Mainstream.
What do you call a werewolf that doesn't even know it's a werewolf?
I don't know.
An underwerewolf.
Okay.
Keep it down. We don't need her waking up.
Oh, sorry.
A lot of you talking scary stuff. Do you know the kind of restaurant where vampires don't like to eat?
The restaurant where vampires don't like to eat?
No, where?
A steak restaurant.
Oh, they are terrifying.
Right to the heart. Yeah, right to the heart.
Boy, these Russians and Chinese are sure getting chummy again lately, aren't they?
Oh, they are. They're fouling up.
They've got Lou Dobbs all riled up. I'll hang up and listen to your answer.
What was the something?
Yeah, Lou Dobbs.
Steak
Sure is right.
Okay, thank you, Floyd. We return to the Origin Souls Sports
I sat here and thought about this. This might be my most irritating world record I've ever had to take part in.
Really?
Yeah, it's just irritating.
You know what? I'm sorry you have to do this.
High school students in California broke the Guinness World Record for the largest charcuterie board.
Oh, boy.
Isn't that irritating?
Yeah.
Peter Wachtel, the teacher at Adolfo Camarillo High School, helped coordinate the record attempt that resulted in a charcuterie board measuring 204 feet, 7.8 inches. So, okay, and it was filled with meats, I guess. Otherwise, you just have the world's largest paddle, right?
Yes.
Culinary students from Pacifica High School prepared more than 500 pounds of cured meats, cheeses, dried fruits, nuts, olives, and fruit.
Remember, charcuterie is an Italian word meaning 80% garbage.
We learned that yesterday, didn't we?
Dude, I love charcuterie, man. It's just a bunch of cured meats. What are you afraid of?
No, there's a lot of weird, awful things on it.
The cheeses specifically can get a little weird.
Yeah.
But the spicy mustard, the prosciutto, I'm into that stuff.
They laid the spread out on the massive board that Wachtel's students crafted from recycled gym bleachers.
Oh,
wow! They got the farts out of them.
You never fart on a bleacher, Tom. You know that.
I hope
that sound carries.
Oh God!
I hope they got the fart.
I bet there's some good stuff in a wooden bleacher. Huh?
This Gouda smells like smoky ass.
Some of that cheerleader skank.
Oh, and by the way,
you guys.
Today, I believe, is the first Guinness World Record we've done that is starting. We're going to name, evidently, the adjudicators from now on.
Their religion has nothing to do with it.
Guinness World Records adjudicator Mike Marcotte was able to verify the record and present the students with their certificate. Well, thank you, Mike. We all appreciate that.
Oh, Marcotte does good work. He's one of Guinness's top men.
Marcotte?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's some of that cheerleader.
So I just Googled this. The picture they show, there's one kid with this gigantic board, and there's nothing on it yet.
Well, it's not a charcuterie board if it doesn't have anything on
like
it.
Pat, like Chick said.
It's just a big paddle.
Don't you think they would take the picture after all the stuff's on it and post that?
You would think so.
That would be a lot more interesting. Yeah, here's one kid outside. Okay. Charcuterie board, huh? Okay, sorry. Oh, I take full responsibility. I'm guessing this is a white neighborhood. Just not a...
Finally,
hey,
a young girl in Michigan broke a kids' world record for the largest feet in her category.
Want to see my feet?
That's right. According to Hillsdale Daily News, Ruby Labushewski, a fourth grader, has feet that measures 10.5 inches long, earning her a record title in the 7 to 9 category. Her mother, Hannah, says Ruby plans to submit for another world record because she's now in the 10-year-old category. Ruby just turned 10, her mom said, and now wearing a size 11 women's shoe. We're looking to resubmit for another
Want to see my feet?
record.
Do you think that's a good thing for your kid? I mean...
I would like to send her a gift, something she could wear around the house. So I'm looking for let's see. I'd like to give Ruby slippers.
What day of the week are you going to do that?
Tuesday. Yeah.
Do you really want your kid to feel like kind of a freak?
I don't think maybe she's owning it, that kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm not a freak. This is me. Let's celebrate it.
I'm a record maker.
Proud to have a record. It's cool.
I'm going to have the best, one of the top OnlyFans in about 8 years.
Yeah. Right after I graduate from clown college, because they're already sending her recruiting letters. That clown college basketball team.
Do you think anybody who's ever told, like a clown has ever told like their apprentice, like, hey, when you when you take over my position, you've got some big shoes to fill? Do you think that's ever been said by clowns?
Very nice.
No, never.
Ruby
never.
slippers.
Never
once.
Never.
Ruby slippers. Yes, thank you.
That's sports talk.
Is that? Well, be careful Googling this.
Why?
Googling 10-year-old girls.
Oh.
Yeah, you're on a list immediately.
You're gonna have the FBI calling you. Please protect this kid from the internet. I don't know. I don't think you should do this to anybody, frankly.
No, neither.
No, don't be ashamed of yourself, Rubes.
Okay. You
celebrate
you. That's a big foot, man.
Large feet, you see. They're big. Sad news today. This is
good. Yeah, we were kind of moving along there. Good. Throw out the anchor. That's right.
Do you know the what is it? I think it was like a triple album, the Woodstock album. Mm-hmm. Remember the famous, triple vinyl? You didn't see the movie Woodstock?
Wasn't there just like one couple on the cover hugging each other? Or something?
There's a famous the couple. She's got a blanket around her, and he's that couple. The woman sadly has gone. She died.
Oh, is that right?
In her early 70s. They're not saying what her age was specifically. That couple got married after Woodstock, and they were married for 54 years.
Oh, that's sweet.
But that's certainly an iconic photograph.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
They had walked into, they parked like 5 miles away in the big traffic jam, and they walked in, and the guy picked up that blanket on the ground.
Didn't they recreate that photo for the 50th anniversary of Woodstock?
Wow.
Yeah, but I thought that gave us an excuse to feature this.
You never need an excuse for this.
This was someone we know who was actually at the Woodstock Festival. And you'll hear what happened.
Dennis Wolfberg is our guest.
Yes, indeed. And, of course, this is the anniversary of Woodstock. And I went in 1969 as opposed to the 1968 Woodstock, which was far less successful. There I was. I went because a couple of buddies of mine who were far more hip and attuned to the music of the day, and I, having virtually no life at that point in time, was joining them for what was going to be, several thousand people at this big rock fest, and it turned out to be Woodstock. But to show how absolutely out of touch I was, when the Who came on, they were really the first group that I thought I knew. I thought they were the Guess Who, which at that time had a song, These Eyes. Mm-hmm. And finally, after a day and a half of what to me was completely unknown, obscure, loud music in the heat and the mud, finally a group I could sink my teeth in when they started to sing These Eyes, to which I could boogie along like the other 500,000 people. Meanwhile, they do 2 hours, it's 4 in the morning, and at the end they do the rock opera, Tommy, at the end of which they smash all their instruments, but they had not yet sung These Eyes. And I'm thinking, how stupid can you be? You have one hit, and you're breaking your instrument. What are you going to do, it a cappella? How stupid. They have no sense of theatrics. Mr. Woodstock himself.
So you were actually there.
I hated it.
Really? It was muddy and rainy.
Oh, yeah. Jews are not meant for mud. Really. We need room service. I did not particularly enjoy it, but I was there. And despite that, I still couldn't score with women for years. Telling them I was in Woodstock, however, they still were not interested in me. I played at Woodstock. They still didn't care.
The great Dennis Wolfberg actually was at Woodstock, waiting to hear Burton Cummings.
We all love the song, right?
Sure.
I'll defend it all day.
Oh, it's one of my favorite vocalists of all time.
Good. Sounds good screaming.
Undone, the great song.
Oh, that is great.
But yeah, this is
I like
Guess
laughing.
Who, not the Who.
Laughing when he goes, ha ha ha.
There's a little bit of a tribute there. Once again, sadly, the woman on the cover of the Woodstock album, who was just a fan who was there. Great photo, famous photo. She has gone.
Covered in feces.
Her own and many others.
No.
Looks like the mud I was in.
It's a little rough out there that day.
Who do you think was playing when they were standing there?
We must be in heaven, man.
While they were standing there?
Yeah.
Probably nobody.
Yeah, was it between bands?
One of the many long breaks.
Yes.
Yeah, they were very lucky that they didn't have a lightning strike on the towers. And
Boy, I'm not sorry I missed that.
yeah,
Well-
the movie's great. The greatest drum solo of all time, Carlos Santana's band.
Whatever you say.
Oh, you don't like that drum
I'll
solo?
believe you.
Oh, it's a terrific movie.
I got to get back to it. I haven't heard the whole thing yet.
That's relatively short.
I'm doing it in chunks.
I can't handle the whole thing.
It's like The Irishman.
If I keep up the pace I'm at now, maybe this time next year I'll be done with it.
Michael Shreve. What's coming up in the news, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have a guy who got fired for urinating in the water supply. We have a lot of THC, CBD news. Queen Elizabeth horses in the news. Still got to get to our owl stuck in the chimney. We never got to that.
Okay, all right. So it's all coming up.
Yeah.
Also, remind you, tomorrow we are coming. Cincinnati Hard Rock Casino will be there, live broadcasting beginning at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. Lots of guests, including Donnie Baker, Haywood Banks, Duke Tomato, Drew Hastings. Have some commemorative posters.
What a time.
It's going to be great. See you there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules, or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You can see that show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Chick. Willie Griswold's over there.
Chickster.
I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. And here's Tom.
You could win that beautiful Orange Yeti cooler, the King Crab Orange Cooler from Orange Insoles. Check it out by going to bobandtom.com/contest. Also, the Bob and Tom home dual Pop-A-Shot game. I know Christy wants it for the living room.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And your fiancé, Andy, would love having that there.
Oh, sure he would.
In your place that's now our place. Is that what you're calling it? Okay, sure. Sounds good.
Our house.
It sounds very good.
Very,
Now,
very fine house.
tomorrow this show comes to you live from the Hard Rock Casino, Cincinnati. Lots of guests, including Drew Hastings. Let's see who else is going to be there. Donnie Baker threatens to come. Well, that should be interesting. Haywood Banks, Duke Tomato, and the Power Trio, and we'll be there. Should be fun. Right now, we turn to the news desk with Christy Lee.
A water plant worker in Louisiana was arrested after he was caught urinating in the water supply.
Is that wrong?
Security footage shared by the local sheriff shows Mr. Michael Maston adjusting a security camera at a water plant in Donaldsonville.
I wanted everybody to drink of me.
So that his lower body and the water were just out of frame.
You know, Josh, you do seem to have a special connection with these nefarious types.
That's right. Taste my insides.
The video then shows him standing over the water for a minute.
God,
he's a creep.
Then going back to adjust the camera to its original position. WBRZ reports the 57-year-old was arrested on charges of
57?
contaminating water supplies as well as criminal damage to a critical infrastructure.
Old enough to know better.
Authorities have assured the community that all water samples taken to date are in good standing and meet all safe water drinking requirements.
Man.
Now he'll be peeing into a cup. Yeah, that seems a little old enough to know better.
Yeah.
This is gross. Yeah, I wonder what
Maybe
the
he has
hell.
a beef with somebody at his
So is he just peeing in the reservoir, though? I mean, is it like a tank about to be...
Oh, yeah. Is it going to be purified before?
It's at the water plant. I don't know if it was before
I just
or
got this
after.
message from a guy in Flint, Michigan. He says, we'll take it.
Sounds delicious.
Sounds delicious.
Okay.
Well, I have no idea how horrible that situation is.
I only drink bottled urine.
Sick. You only drink what?
Bottled urine. I don't...
Of course.
That is
And
rough.
only in glass, not plastic.
Fizzy urine? Is there a fizzy urine in?
Fizzy urine.
Sometimes
Could that be
that'll happen.
marketed? Urine water?
That's a good one. I
Why
like that
wouldn't it?
idea.
Urine water?
Yeah, but with gas, as they say.
With gas?
Yeah, carbonated.
But I like the as they say because no one ever goes. Oh, there's not enough gas in this.
It's a European.
You went with gas.
It's a European thing.
You went with gas there, fella.
Really?
You know that, right, Pat?
So they don't say carbonated; they say with gas.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, they do.
You maintain that?
Yes.
With bubbles, I've heard. I haven't heard
Maybe-
with gas, though.
I need some verification.
We have no reason to doubt him.
Other than
When was the last time you were in Europe?
he's insane. That could be a reason to
I
doubt
forget
him.
the last time. No, Pat and I went over to see Eric Clapton and
Okay.
Cream. That was the
2005.
awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Did they ask you for water with gas then?
We weren't there long enough.
Pat, have you ever thanked Tom for that trip?
Many, many times, yeah.
And
With
Pat
all
did
these
not drink
pizza
any
songs.
water, by the way. Pat did not drink any water.
Let me ask you
just pure
something, Tom.
alcohol.
Just gin.
Did you feel manipulated when you took Pat to England to watch Eric Clapton, or was that just a friendly little get?
A lot of begging on my part.
It was fun. The thing is, I wanted to take someone that would appreciate it. And
he certainly
Willie
said
and Sam were not
said he
available.
did. Yeah.
I was super available. I made myself available. Are you kidding me? I would have gone on that.
I told him you were sick.
You were supposed to take me to that show because the summer before you took all the other kids to a show, and I was at camp, so I couldn't go to that one. Then you were going to pick me up, take me to it. It got canceled. You said you were going to make it up. You never made it up. So
sorry. Well, I took you to Eric Clapton in Dallas.
I love sounding ungrateful on the air. It's very fun. Sounding like a little
By
jerk.
the way, Mr. Clapton has announced a few more shows.
How about that?
How about
I
that?
think he's only going to do, I don't know, 8 or something in the
Yeah,
U.S.
it's the I'm Only a Little Insane tour. Or let's focus on the music tour.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he's...
Pat, do you have a song for us? You haven't played anything yet this
Oh,
week.
I'm just enjoying the show today. Boy, I got a big day tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Pat's big day. He's going to do a bunch of stuff.
All right, yeah, save
I
those
want a
pipes.
song. I want a song every break out of that clown tomorrow. That's what I want.
That's what we're going to do.
That's what I want.
Okay, well, Pat, you're doing a new pizza song every day for Ace Cosby. Do you have a pizza song today?
Yeah, we have 3 more. It's getting thin, Tom. The crust is getting thin on these pizza songs. How long has this been going on?
Here.
All March now. How long till we're finally done with these songs? 3 more. Well, the name of the band who does this song is Ace, coincidentally. Our Ace neglects his nutrition to get pizza all day for free. I may become alcohol dependent at the end of this month. Who can say yay? Might as well just hand me a bottle. Here comes Ace's joke of the day. Come on, how long has this been going on? 29 days now. How long until we're finally done with these songs? Just 2 more. How long?
Oh, nice.
Now we're getting songs about pizza songs.
Yeah.
That's great.
If this
Very
makes you
good.
relapse and someone goes, were there any signs? He goes, no, he pretty much told us in Sing Song. We can play you the signs.
Yeah.
We got audio.
Right there. There's the bump in the road.
That's
where I
good,
got
Pat.
off the wagon.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
you.
Thank you very much. Now, tomorrow, Mr. Godwin is going to be playing some of his classics, warming up for his big show at the Dow Event Center, Saginaw, Michigan, Friday evening with Josh Arnold and Kostaki Economopoulos. That'll be huge. And then Pat's going to switch gears, drive to Mason City, Illinois for the Saturday, April 1st, 15th anniversary show there. That'll be nice. Josh, in the meantime, will be putting some road time in as he goes from Saginaw to the Diamond Joe Casino in Dubuque, Iowa, Saturday, April 1st, for some great live comedy. That'll be terrific. Christy Lee, once again, has joined us at her
here I am
at her news desk. She's been pretty busy.
She's been there all morning. You don't make it sound like she was out in the hallway. Once again, you've joined us.
No, she's over there with paper and getting ready to.
Okay, what's coming up, Christy? You're welcome. What do you got coming up in the news?
we have a mammoth meatball.
I saw this story and it is creepy.
Made from real mammoth?
Yeah, creepy
What?
AF.
It is.
Mammoth meat.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. I need more details.
And there's
too.
a
I don't
problem.
understand it.
There's a big problem with it.
Yeah.
I only eat mastodon.
Oh, really? You do
right.
that? That guy?
No. Is it true that you're only eating the grass-fed
Mastodon, exactly.
It's hard to masticate.
I like to masticate mastodon.
Very pretentious.
Do they have any Flintstone rib places across the country, like the Brontosaurus ribs?
That knocked over the car?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
You ordered it at the drive-in? Why isn't that a thing? There's $1 million idea. There, take it. I'm just giving away money.
You sure are.
Go ahead.
Now, this is interesting. There's a news story coming up.
They could have a Bronto burger?
About...
Was I done? Okay.
I know. Please.
No, go ahead. Just get us out of this so you can reset.
There's a story about marijuana strains. And you're aware of there's a seed thing, and what is it, in Sweden or something? Or Switzerland?
The seed bank where they keep all the seeds.
Right.
They keep all the seeds for every planet on Earth.
Yep.
There's someone trying to preserve all of the strains of marijuana.
Probably a good idea.
And we'll be hearing about that. It's actually really
Credit seed?
We'll find out about that. And speaking of marijuana, that ice cream sure is making me high. We'll find out why. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. It's tax season, and we're all a bit tired of numbers. But here's one you need to hear. $16.5 billion. That's how much the IRS flagged for possible identity fraud last year. Now here's a good number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it. Guaranteed. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Actor's your man.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
He's at the performance room thing. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Thank you very much. Chick McGee sitting at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. The portable sports desk. We're taking it to Cincinnati tomorrow.
Yep.
Special show, Hard Rock Casino.
Putting it in a bag and taking her over there.
Commemorative posters. Special guests include Drew Hastings.
Baseball season. We made it.
Donnie Baker. Yeah. Let's see. Duke Tomato and the Power Trio.
And once again, can't we get the opener in Cincinnati moved? Like, when I was a kid, I swear it was like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, maybe. Right after the parade, they'd go over to the stadium and play baseball. Now it's at like 4:10.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Eastern. What are they doing?
And you don't like Thursday night football either.
And I don't care if Thursday night. It's not good football. Everybody's tired. It was just Sunday. I can't expect to get out there.
It was just Sunday.
They just got the uniforms washed. They got to go back out there.
Did you, when you were a kid, though, didn't you like Monday Night Football?
I loved Monday Night Football. I was there for the first one, man. Jets, Browns. Oh, yeah.
Really?
And the first year, was it... who was it?
Frank Gifford was not a part of the broadcast team. It was Keith Jackson,
That's right, Keith
play-by-play, and Don Meredith, and Howard Cosell.
All right. Well, we have Christy Lee, as we pointed out. She is getting married. No one knows when.
That's right.
We do know who. We do have the groom nailed down, but no date.
Yeah.
And I was looking for wife number 4 until we're starting to do the deep dive in what it takes to get married for the fourth time.
Uh-huh.
So I'm very much. It's going to take a pretty special situation. Let me tell you that.
Is it?
Yeah. A big dowry, Tom. That's what I'm talking about.
A hope chest, right?
Yeah, hope chest if it's full of money. Yeah, hope chest full of money.
For Chick McGee, I think your finest goat you should have to trade. You should trade
a couple goats.
A nice piece of some sort of vehicle that you could till the lands with.
That's right. Maybe that's my calling, Tom. Out in the middle of nowhere, farming.
I don't think so.
Up with the chickens, bed with the cows. No?
I think, well, I should tell you this off the air. About a new show my kids are watching about a London farmer. Have you heard about this?
I have not.
Okay, I'll tell you off the air.
We have Christy trying to figure out what to do. Her husband, or soon-to-be husband, is going to be moving into what is currently her place. It'll become their place.
And there's just so much he has to get rid of. That's the thing that she's worried about.
Well, yeah, there's not a lot of room in the house.
And it's already full of stuff.
That's right.
He can't. He can't. This man is signing his own death warrant, is what he's doing.
I can't picture you clearing out half a closet.
No.
Where's he going to put his clothes?
Well,
that's a fair question.
Yeah.
Maybe
Look
that. At her. She looked like she was drowning when I asked her that. We're
Christy,
not waterboarding you, Christy.
They sell little portable closets at the American Girl store. I bet you can fit all your clothes on one of those things. You're pretty small.
Oh, we're going to transform one of the bedrooms into a nice closet dressing area.
That sounds delightful. What are you, Barbara Streisand? Why do you need a
walk
room
across the mansion to get his clothes?
It's one of your kids' old rooms. There's a Harry Styles poster on the wall.
Exactly.
Oh, that's
not Harry Styles, but there's some posters on the wall, and the futon's going to have to move out.
This is going to be something to sit back and watch.
I think that you got to get a new house. Because that way, because this place is always going to be your place, kind of from a mental space.
But he doesn't mind that. I mean, he likes the house, and the kids love that house.
I say keep the futon in case there's some drama.
Ace weighs
there
in.
you go. Because
keep the futon.
I got balls to be offering my advice. But then there's Ace.
There is a guest room if there's
wise
drama.
words.
Yeah.
Now, the single guys in this room would be Willie and Josh. Technically.
Yeah.
Never been
Ace.
married.
What, do you guys want to get in on my action here?
Ace has never been married.
Willie, what do you have in your space that you think you'd have to get rid of should you?
I got like some wall art, like a Cubs win thing, but I think that can stay. I've got a lot of my old posters are framed now. I think
Famous
that can
last
stay.
words. I think that could stay.
I think so. I don't know. I feel like I don't have that much dumb stuff. Probably the bongs. I got to get rid of at least 3 bongs, probably.
How many bongs do you have?
I've got like 8 devices to smoke weed out of that you use water for. I've got 2 vaporizers. I've got a lot of hand pipes.
You have a volcano?
I do have a volcano, yeah. I got to get rid of a lot of that stuff, I'd imagine.
What are you talking about, hippie? What do you know about a volcano?
I've lived a life.
Is that right?
Yeah. I think I would like to. I would like to see. I think it'd be fun. A return to Josh the hippie.
I was never quite a
God, you could
hippie.
wear overalls in here. Keep growing your beard. Wear overalls and no shirt. Just keep growing that beard. Get a pair of wire rims.
He wants to
Start
turn
smoking
you into
pot.
a caricature.
Yeah, I'm not Hillbilly Jim.
No, aren't you? Hillbilly Josh.
I'd like to thank Josh because I was thinking of Hillbilly Jim, but I didn't know who he was called. What his name was.
I love Hillbilly Jim. He's got a great radio show. And
After this discussion and after last night, is there, and I know there has to be, but you never hear about the woman who gave up everything and just moved in with some guy, right?
It does happen, yeah.
It does
You're
happen?
right, yeah.
Okay.
It's fair.
Was that ever up for discussion, moving to his place?
No, because he rents.
No, his parents wouldn't allow it.
He's at my complex.
He sounds like a real catch, Christy, I'm sure. Everything will be fine.
Mom and Dad said you can't move in here.
What a bummer.
So,
kidding, they're probably
how many
dead.
bedrooms does your house have?
I'm kidding. They're probably dead. Or what is what Josh
Technically, there
said.
are 4.
Okay, so you're going to turn one of them into his closet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Sophie's still there, so I still have a room for her.
I think it's time to get the old foot in the ass there. Out the door,
I think it's
babe.
time for Sophie to hit the street.
Yeah.
She's still in college. Well, she graduates in
Put
May.
her
What am
ass
I
on
doing?
the street.
Wait. And I'll say this: she graduated early. She gets an extra year.
Exactly.
She totally gets an extra year.
She did school in 3. She gets to stay there another year.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd.
I don't know why she had to do it in 3. I did it in 6.5. Honestly, that's the fun way. I'm basically a doctor, so.
If you were Sophie, wouldn't you be in Iceland right now? Absolutely.
I'd be
Change your name.
Colorado skiing. Get a job as a waiter, waitress, have some fun.
Yeah, that's what Tom was telling her to do the other day. He goes, take that gap year and just have some fun. Move to, what did you tell her?
Tom can make anybody feel
I think
inadequate.
he said move to like Japan or something. I go, yeah.
Move anywhere.
He loves giving people advice that he would never take himself.
But how does she afford that? I mean,
get a job.
I don't have Griswold money.
Get a job.
All right.
She likes to work. She's a
hard worker.
Yeah,
Put
she's
that
a
ass
hard-
on the street. I've already answered that question.
I'm not thinking
I'm
prostitution.
not saying low rent.
Right.
Businessman.
For your senators.
Asian businessman.
Professional athletes.
I don't expect her to be actually on the
Your
street.
casino whales.
Daughter.
Keep her away from
OnlyFans.
A lot of money on the table.
I'm sorry, Soph.
Okay.
All right.
No, I just recommended that she get out of Dodge, do something fun for a year. This is our last chance.
Or she could go to Dodge. She could be like a Miss Kitty saloon type bartender.
Room number 4.
All right. Now, I suppose we should return to the news desk, Christy.
The woolly mammoth may be gone, but now you can get a woolly mammoth meatball. Sort of. An Australian company has developed a meatball made of mammoth meat. The startup called VOW, V-O-W, created the meatball from lab-grown cultured meat.
Oh, sounds delicious.
Using the genetic sequence from the long-extinct animal. The jumbo meatball prototype, sized somewhere between a softball and a volleyball, went on display in Amsterdam before it was cooked up in front of onlookers. While it was not served, observers say the aroma of the cooked meatball was something similar to another prototype that they produced before, which was crocodile. And apparently, since they haven't seen proteins like this for thousands of years, scientists say it would probably not be good for our immune system to try to eat this particular meat.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Although I do think it'd be a cool name for a fast food chain, the home of the Mammoth Burger.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I'd like mine without any wool, please. Yeah, there's a picture of this thing. It just looks like a big meatball.
It's, yeah, but it's, for some reason, it looks so disgusting to me.
It looks too fabricated.
Yeah.
It doesn't look natural.
Ugh.
Too smooth.
Too much tusk.
Yeah, that tusk has to go.
Yeah.
Are the implications of this that they'll be able to create your regular beefs and your chickens and?
I think they're going to try. This is the
exotic meats.
The whole, no, I think the whole notion is that eventually meat will be replaced by
right. If we ever run
right
out.
now is not working. The meat substitutes are not really taking off from a financial standpoint.
Oh, I gotcha.
They're not really working yet. So
they're working probably for some who are your vegans and. Your,
no, I'm not saying they don't work for the people. I'm just saying that as a investment right
it's
now.
Not,
a lot of people haven't jumped on board.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
I've never had I've had Boca burgers and vegetarian burgers that they all taste pretty good.
I love my Boca burger.
Yeah.
The All-American Flame Grilled Boca burger.
Real nice.
Love them. But you're talking about the Impossible Burgers or something like that. You've not tried one
I
yet?
haven't. No, have you guys? Where it actually
have.
like they put like beet juice in them or whatever, so it seems like they're kind of bloody. And
Yeah.
I've had an Impossible Burger, and it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they make an Impossible Pizza?
I've
You
had
can
a
put the
plant-based
topping
pizza.
on it.
You've had all plant-based pizza?
Maybe he could have a pizza every day in April. An impossible pizza. Wouldn't that be fun every day, Willie?
National radio sportscaster just walks off a bridge.
There's a pizza. There's a pizza. Over there's a pizza.
You tell him, Chick. You're fired up, Uncle Chick.
Impossible pizza. They say it's impossible to eat a pizza every day. It's just impossible.
To eat
There you
Impossible
go.
Pizza.
There you go, Pat. There's April.
Oh, gosh.
Son of a...
Okay, so the Mammoth Meatball will not be coming to a fast food place near you.
No.
Okay. All right.
Don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Now, tomorrow, this show is going to come to you from the Hard Rock Casino, Cincinnati.
I'll be having a breakdown in public, which should be exciting. Exciting for people.
Guests will include Haywood Banks, Drew Hastings, Duke Tomato and the Power Trio, Donnie Baker. Should be a big time fun. And we have a special commemorative poster and a little surprise. And there's 2 surprises, actually. Okay. Do you think you're going to like it?
Well, earlier you said we'd all hate it.
Well, it's a combination of you're going to enjoy disliking it.
You think we enjoy not liking things?
Yes.
Now we know the problem.
Yeah.
For these many years, he thinks we like being angry and upset.
Yes.
If David Rush shows up to this thing, I'm going to toss him in the river. I'm saying that right now.
I wish it would be that good. God, that would be my dream.
Wait a minute, it's not as good as that?
It would be that good.
Oh, that would be the greatest. Have Hollywood Hannon and David Rush come in and set a world record on our show.
I don't know if they care for us.
Well, they may not like us, but I think it'd be really cool. I love David Rush.
You're kidding? We've made them stars.
Ace could eat a pizza.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're not eating mammoth.
Nope.
But you want to have some great food. Maybe your taste buds are saying, hey, could we shake things up a little bit? That's where HelloFresh comes in.
Shake it up.
They do the grocery shopping for you, so you're saving money because they're buying in bulk. They send you the fresh ingredients. They pre-measure them, and they give you the recipe cards telling you how to make great food at your place, save money, and have great fresh food. Stuff like the new Dietitian Win recipes, for example, each under 700 calories and made with less sodium. Or you can power up with protein smart options like the delicious creamy Dijon dill chicken, one-pot pork and bean chili, each with 30 grams or more of protein from HelloFresh. Willie, what's the latest over there?
Check out the pork and black bean chili with spicy crema and Monterey Jack cheese. HelloFresh sends you 12 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you can enjoy this delicious chili that you made at home in one pan with help from HelloFresh.
Sometimes these meals take only 10 minutes to put together. They've got the quick ones. You can, by the way, swap proteins every week. More than 40 recipes to choose from. The entire array of what might be called one's food lifestyle. Over here, you've got your vegan. Way over here, you've got classic comfort food. HelloFresh, cheaper than groceries and cheaper than takeout. Check it out. Have some fun. 60% off is the current offer. This is amazing. Oh, free shipping. When's the last time you heard that for anything? 60% off and free shipping from HelloFresh if use the code BTShow60 in honor of the 60% off. BTShow60. That's HelloFresh.com/BTShow60. Once again, the code BTShow60, like Bob Tom Show. HelloFresh.com/BTShow60. Coming up, cannabis in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be.
Nothing.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, the home of nothing. There's Christy Lee at the news desk. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
You're not going to wear that shirt tomorrow, are you?
No.
You
Never
can't
in
wear
public.
that.
No.
Yeah, okay. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey, buddy. Lunch?
Hard no. There's Willie Griswold.
Hello, Chick.
We can't be seen together. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. Chick McGee is sitting at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. We are going to be joined by Al Jackson, a special Wednesday edition.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, Al. Good morning, sir.
Hello. Yo, I hear that there's big things happening afoot with the lady of the house. But first, I want to say I was looking at Ace. He's always got his signature black on, and it should be like Raiders and intimidating, but he's such a nice guy. I think about him like coordinating like a community theater, like places everyone, move the trees. Like I could just see you yelling at people backstage in like Pensacola, Florida or somewhere.
Thank you very much. Al Jackson is our guest, and Al typically calls on Thursdays, but we're happy to have it today.
We are.
In honor of the baseball
today's a
season.
big day, Tom.
Yeah,
our girls getting married.
That's right. Christy Lee has
not
announced
today.
that she's
I'm
getting
not getting married today. No.
Al, because of the baseball season, is coming to us from the outfield wall at Wrigley Field. There it is. Yeah,
That's what's up. Congrats, Christy.
Thank you.
Make sure he doesn't steal your stuff. Make sure to work that into the vows.
I know where you're coming from. I'm sorry about what happened to you.
Let me read this letter, Al. One of our astute
took
listeners.
the ceiling fan out of the ceiling.
Both ceiling fans, chick.
That's
2.
unbelievable.
Damn.
Any good realtor will tell you if it's attached to the wall, it stays.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, Christy, you're in good now. You're moving into his spot?
No, he's moving into my spot.
Okay. Who had the nicer crib to begin with?
Me.
Okay. All right. Have there been papers drawn up? I'm not hating, but I'm just. This is just life in America, 2023. I like this dude. If you love him, I love him too.
I have an appointment set up with an attorney.
Have you decided who gets the sloth?
Has everyone heard?
Wait, no. You have a
chinchilla.
A chinchilla.
No, it's a pet sloth.
No,
she got rid of the chinchilla.
No, and she went to heaven.
Oh, I thought they lived forever. I guess
she was 21, 20. She was old.
Yikes. Now, Al, we do have a nice letter here. Dear Bob and Tom Show, writes Stephen. I know that none of you guys are invited to Christy's wedding, but can we at least get advance notice of the yard sale of all of Andy's stuff? Thank you very much, Stephen. Now, we were discussing this, Al, earlier. The question is, I asked Christy how big her garage is, because I know Christy's kind of
That's
a car
very
collector.
personal question.
Yeah, it was not a euphemism.
Yeah. She has a 2-car garage.
At least.
She owns 2 cars.
Hey.
Andy has 2 cars.
Sophie has a car. There's actually 5 cars if you count them, really.
You must be doing
she's not giving up any closet space, so she's going to have to turn her daughter's room into a closet, thus kicking her daughter out of the house.
He is totally lying.
Closet.
We have 2 bedrooms. Sophie still gets her bedroom, but her music room is going to become his closet.
It's where she works and relaxes. Her music room?
Yeah.
Well, when you find the weed she's hiding in there, you can give it to me.
You beat me to it. Is it a studio or is it a place where a 5-year-old is banging on a keyboard? It's a studio. You got to call it a studio. You're killing her there.
Yeah, well, her drum kit can go somewhere else.
Her drum kit.
Wow. Hey, look, it's time for mom to have fun. It's time for these kids to understand your parents are people, and your mom gave you live in a 5-car crib. You are past 21, I'm assuming. You got a good start in life, but now mama needs to turn your room into the Container Store. I love it.
Now, Al, are you currently living by yourself, technically?
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm not. I don't know if I told
How
you
many more times, Al?
You let her move
Well,
in
the good thing
already?
is I don't have much left, chicks.
Okay. All right.
Slim pickings.
Fair enough.
But no, I met a woman, and I wasn't trying to meet anybody. You guys know that, and she is so sweet and nice. It just works. And then I even had her meet one of my friends that doesn't really like people that much, and even she was like, "Oh my God!" She's just such a sweet. And she's a crazy sports fan, crazy. She had 3 TVs in the living room watching the baseball classic, the NCAA tournament, and regular baseball. It's like hanging out with your homeboy that has a nice rack.
But she's already living with you.
She owns her own house.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Yeah, but she's over here most nights.
Gotcha.
Now, did you replace the ceiling fans that the previous lady took with her when she moved out?
I like that you call her the previous lady. That's going to be the name of the Lifetime movie I make about her. The previous lady. Starring Meredith Baxter Burney. It's I replaced the ceiling fans with kind of these cool neon lights. I never showed you guys. I'll send video of my crib. Is anybody in that studio like me? I'm very weird about the lighting in my house. My house always looks like an after-hours club where everybody is on some kind of stimulant. Like that's it. They're all like super low purple and blue and like low-level lights always.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is that weird? Does anybody else do that?
Nope, nobody else. That's weird.
That's weird.
That's odd, strange.
Do you just turn the lights on and you just have a bright white light in your room like you're about to do a liver transplant?
That's right. The lights and you never know when one might break out at my place. You don't know.
I got one of those big vitamin D lights, and I sit under it and I sunbathe like a lizard.
Wow.
Now,
wow.
Al, now, this segment that we do with you is about language.
It is.
Could I get away with in normal conversation if I was saying to someone, I've been working on this new...
If you have to ask, can you get away with it? Just tell yourself you can't get away with it.
Al just said it. I don't think I could say, hey, I'm building myself a new crib.
Well, we've heard that at least 7 times.
I mean, Josh, what is a word that Tom could use that's not house, but not you can't say crib because that's not going to roll off your tongue. I think could Tom get away with saying spot? Yo, I just got a new spot. Tom, just say that really quickly. See, make it sound natural, please.
I'm building a new spot. No, it doesn't sound.
No, he's definitely not building a spot.
Stick with palatial home.
Yeah. It's more like a palace.
Can't say crib? No?
No.
Okay.
Nah.
You can say it ironically. People would get a kick out of it.
Do what I do.
every now and then.
Go with compound.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
a compound.
Ooh.
Yeah, the compound.
Building a new compound.
Got the compound.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it is right.
Now,
I know.
You got to have the double gates before your driveway starts to have a compound. Those are the rules.
Oh, yeah, no gates for me.
No. You only have to have a privacy fence and a generator. Then you got a compound.
Okay, you sound like a doomsday prepper. No, you need like the sliding. It's got to be the sliding door where you have to put the keypad in.
Sure.
And then somebody yells at you, "What is your business here?" And then you're granted access. That's how you got a compound.
I see. Al is one of the featured performers on the Daily Blast Live, DBL, every day. And the
wait, Tom, it's not every day, every day.
Air day?
No, not air day. Air day. Air day.
You said it sounded like a wizard in Lord of the Rings. Air day. Hello,
that's the one that shoots bow and arrows, I think.
Okay. Well, Al, what is our phrase or word of the day today?
Tom, I want to do a little throwback. Baseball season's literally upon us. And, I just want to let's go back 20, 25 years and just tell the people in their cars right now. Tom, really quickly, tell everybody what OPP stands for. Remember the song "You're Down with OPP"? What were they talking about?
You know me.
What?
You know me, OPP?
Okay.
Tom, you don't know the song "You're Down with OPP"?
I do not. I'm not familiar.
Is that Naughty by Nature?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Does OPP have something to do with baseball?
Doesn't Bob Seger have smoking OPs?
Smoking OPs, that's other people's. Other people's
you got
cigarettes.
the first two right.
Well,
you did.
You're very, very close.
Oh, well, smoking OPs is Bob Seger.
Yeah, you said Bob
OPPs.
Seger, yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm sort of stalling while I think here. Other people's parties?
Well, no.
Other people.
No,
think
but you're
more,
not that far.
Think anatomical.
Yes.
Oh, so you're. Was
but
this
medical.
Oh, it's not the slang term for the.
Well, actually, for a guy, it's medical. For a girl, it's slang.
Yes. Yes, good call.
Well, the P that I was thinking of is not the one then.
Oh, pancreas?
I don't think it was pancreas.
No.
It was pinky.
Here you go.
Naughty by nature.
Nice.
Sampling a little Jackson 5.
Nice bass riff.
Oh, you like this, huh?
I still like this song.
It's a great song.
So it's.
Drop a load on
Oh, yeah. I hear the jazz.
that.
Okay. Other people's.
How easy love could be.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's, and then that would be for the distaff side.
Okay, so it's a different P. The second P is different for the ladies and the gents.
Yes, and we'll leave it at that.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I see.
Yes.
So they're not smoking.
Look, Tom, you would have gone your whole life not knowing that this song existed. This song was culturally iconic because so many people identified with
OPP
doing a little side action, side piece as you call it. So Tom, that kind of leads into what we talked about last week. Do you remember the word that we used? Starts with a T when you're doing stuff on the side. Kind of makes you think about Halloween a little bit.
Oh, no, I forgot. What's my new word? Help me, Josh.
Tricking?
Oh.
Yes, you're tricking off a little bit on the side. It's like, look, I know that Josh has a girlfriend, but I saw him at the bar. He's definitely tricking off. He's down with those people.
That's true. I can speak to that from experience. That's very true.
He's tricking off. That means you're looking for. That means you're in search of an alternate
Not
girlfriend.
behaving myself, man. Oh man.
Yeah, I think tricking off means you are currently doing it. Not you're trying to. Like, he's tricking off right now.
So
that guy,
he would be in
being
search
sloppy.
of another man's woman. The OPP.
If I were
Other
tricking off with
people's-
OPP.
Other people's. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tom, I feel like we did something. Tom, I want to keep this momentum going because we're going with phrases. Tom, what does shooting the GIF mean?
Shooting the GIF or
Yes.
gift? GIF. GIF?
It's gift, but you say GIF.
I would guess it's like if you're on a dating app and you don't know what to say. I don't want to say hey, say hi. You shoot her a GIF, maybe something from The Office. She goes, oh, this guy likes The Office, good sense of humor. He shot me a GIF.
Jim looking up strangely from his desk because I'm one of those GIFs.
Exactly.
Oh, so is it that kind of a GIF?
No, not at all. Don't let that sidetrack you. We're just two men having a conversation while you think.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Tom's
not familiar with the word conversation, but go ahead.
Yeah, I just don't know what shooting
That
the
is
GIF.
ironic because you fancy yourself. You consider yourself quite the conversationalist. I would say one-way conversationalist, possibly.
You can read this in his book,
Pontificator.
Life is a Monologue.
When I get
don't
in
know
my
why,
car.
no one had anything to say.
I get in my car. I sit in the driver's lectern.
Shooting a GIF.
Shooting the GIF.
See, Josh, I would say like if you're talking to a girl at the bar, you're shooting your shot.
Yes, right. Shoot your shot. I like
You got to
that.
shoot your shot.
Maybe it's someone with the gift of gab, and they're shooting their gift. They're letting
go with
people
that. That's
know.
a big hint, Tom.
Shooting the GIF.
There are artists that make their money solely on their gift of gab with music.
I have no idea. Help me here. What do you think, Josh?
Rapping?
You rapping, yeah. It's like kicking a verse. Like, hey, I was out there. Like, you've been gifted with this ability to rap, and so you're just shooting it out for the people.
Laying down some rhymes.
Oh, so in the middle of a conversation, so you walk up to the bar and there's this woman there, and rather than just saying,
"Hi, good evening, how are you?"
Yeah, you do something with kind of a beatbox thing. Start.
You know what?
Oh, well, my name is Tom, and I like the way you look. Come on, baby. I'll open you like a book.
Yeah.
There you
Look
go.
what I did.
I don't need to be real crass, but I want to open up that ass.
Yeah.
There we go. How did I do, Al?
Oh, my.
I mean, you had me right up until the end. I think.
You know what,
I think
Al?
the end was a little racy.
I can't imagine how uncomfortable you are, judging how uncomfortable I am being here in the room.
Tom, why don't you just let's do this. Why don't you tell the people in the room that you are down with OPP and that you were able to attain it by shooting your gift. Let's hear that.
Well, I can work it into a sense. I was visiting a hotel with Ace Cosby, and Ace had to excuse himself because he was going to go looking for some OPP. And he walked up to a beautiful young woman, and in his hip hop lingo.
Yes, hip hop lingo. All right.
He displayed his gift of GIF.
His gift of GIF.
And all I know is that the two of them ended up walking into the lobby and hopping aboard the Otis.
Oh.
He thinks hopping aboard the Otis is slang for riding the elevator.
I just invented that. Hopping aboard the Otis. It's new slang. It'll be everywhere next week.
I'm just glad that you didn't make OPP for A stand for own personal pizza. I'm just glad that we didn't put that.
Oh, but that would be a great name for a pizza place, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a very problematic commercial, but the pizza's great.
Well, thanks, Al. It's always a great
Hey, I love
pleasure.
you, Christy. Congratulations. I love you, girl.
Thank
you guys are
you.
going to have a great life together. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
All
it.
right, baby girl.
Now, if you'd been listening to my extended rap,
Yeah, we're really
with your
uncomfortable.
Raycon earbuds, you would have caught every
amazing-
nuance because that's the great sonic quality of a Raycon set of earbuds. Chick, tell me more.
Every day we get Raycon love letters on our emails because Raycon is premium audio at the perfect price point. Just wonderful enough so you can buy a pair for yourself and a gift for someone else. Whether you're looking for a pair of everyday earbuds or maybe some low latency gaming headphones or a speaker with a battery that will last all night at your next party while you're listening to OPP, Raycon's got you covered. And Raycon start, don't forget, about half the price of other premium audio brands. And even if you know you're going to love your Raycons, Raycon does want to make sure you feel great about your purchase. Every purchase with Raycon has an easy and free return guarantee. And how about those 3 customizable sound profiles with Raycons and earbud tap functions, noise isolation, and awareness mode? If you're ready to buy something small with a big impact on your life and it doesn't dent the budget, go to buyraycon.com/Tom today. And it's an even better price. Get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. Score 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, it'll be sexy time with Alli Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Hey, there's Josh Arnold.
Hello there.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. And I don't know how that happens, but I looked over there, and you seem totally lost. You're looking around like you don't know where you are.
Sorting.
Is that right?
Oh, good. Yeah, you gotta
sorting.
Got to stay sorted.
Is it riffling through
Yes.
papers? Or?
It's a very British thing. We'll get that sorted.
Yes. Got some more cool festivals to mention. The Sweet Potato Festival in Benton, Kentucky.
Cool. I love sweet
The
potato.
locals call it Tater Days.
Anybody need a grand marshal at one of these?
Oh,
there you go.
You have opened the floodgates.
I'm
What do you charge?
What's
your fee?
$12,000.
All right. Okay.
In a room.
You would dress as Yam Boy?
I will dress as a yam boy. That's right.
Yam Boy.
The old Sweet Potato Festival.
I mentioned the Mermaid Festival at my old camp in the small town. There's this weird picture in this old shoe store up there when one year, not during the controversial years, but O.J. Simpson was like the grand marshal of this parade.
Are you serious?
At the small little town my camp was in. Yeah.
Wow.
So, Chick, maybe you'll, kill somebody with a knife, have a very famous trial, and run through a Bronco the whole thing, and then they'll have a fun picture of you.
I can't imagine who that would be that I'd want to possibly commit murder or anything.
Those new Broncos are super cool.
Oh, jeez.
That's
what you took out of that.
Yeah.
I have yet to see like a full-size one. I always
Oh,
see
they're
the
everywhere
little baby
now. They're
ones.
great.
They're everywhere now.
They're very.
But Your Honor, the new Broncos are super cool.
I had to kill him.
I wanted his car.
By the way, other small town festivals. According to Frank, he goes, here in Arab, Alabama, we have a poke salad festival every year for the past 35 years.
Poke salad Annie.
How about that?
There you go. And it is correctly pronounced Arab, right?
I have no
clue.
idea.
I think it is
Arab, Alabama.
Yes, I think it is. Yes.
Pinkerton Bowden used to have a...
It's not always
Well, I would think
considered correct to pronounce it Arab.
I would think,
But in this case,
Pinkerton Bowden would almost always say Arab, regardless of the use.
I bet they say a few other things too.
I really regret reading this letter.
The gator's got you, Granny.
Poke salad.
Chomp, chomp.
Remember the song Ahab the Arab?
Yeah.
Who, is that, who was that?
Ray
Stevens. Ray Stevens.
By the delicate genius Ray Stevens.
I guarantee that's being played nowhere.
Yeah, there's probably a number of very problematic pieces of music.
If you ever get a chance to meet Ray Stevens, don't cheat yourself. Just stay home. Okay.
So sorry. Let's see. We coming up.
That was your fault.
I know it was.
Everything is not beautiful. Okay.
Coming up, it's going to be Alli Breen with "Sexy Time." But right now, the lady who's the only one in this room that's a fiance, right?
Yeah, I guess.
She's Christy Lee.
As far as you know.
Officials in New Hampshire are investigating an ice cream shop after a few of its customers became ill and tested positive for THC. According to WMUR.
And be sure to watch our sister stations, W Frankincense and W. And W.
Several patrons were hospitalized after consuming Angelo's Amore ice cream.
Hey, you love it. I'm Angelo.
Hey, that's Amore.
From Roots Local Cafe and Catering.
It'll get you high AF.
Newmarket police said many of the victims tested positive for THC.
That's no good.
Amber Enright, the owner of Roots Cafe, told the station that Angelo Amores is no longer in business.
What'd I do?
Purchased the company's remaining supply to serve to customers.
I have a little fun. Come on.
It's my fault.
Kids are like a pot.
Whatever.
She said one bucket of Coffeo Oreo ice cream appeared to have been mixed with THC, seemingly made by the old owner for personal use.
What's a big deal?
But because it was not labeled, she unknowingly served it to customers.
I thought it was DLC. Whoops.
Oopsie. Police said they're now working with the Food and Drug Administration to test the ice.
Look, if you enjoy THC, great, but you got to tell people.
Oh, yeah.
That it's in there, man. You can't just.
Do you want the vanilla or the sativa?
You're going to love this one.
Yeah, you're going to make someone have a panic attack. Just give it to the 30% of the community that loves it.
Yeah, you got to just let them know.
Can't get enough of it, man.
Well, she insists she didn't know, so. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe the person that she
bought it from
should have indicated that.
Yeah.
Okay.
A startup company in San Francisco is working to preserve the world's best marijuana strains.
Did you hear where this is, Josh?
San Fran?
No, San Francisco.
I left my heart
in San Francisco.
She's going to kill you.
Well, get her warmed up for, what's his name? Tony, what is it?
Andy?
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Chick Christie, what's that island they have, the prison island in San Francisco? What's that called?
Alcatraz?
Alcatraz.
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Alcatraz.
That's all I wanted.
Pat, you're going to get the second bullet if you don't shut up.
Node Labs cultivates pot plants in.
You didn't do it. I'm just.
Cultivates pot plants in rows of sealed, sterile plastic jars using a process called tissue cultured clones.
We're not going to mention Jors.
Well,
I get yelled at.
The benefits of tissue culturing include plants with consistent THC and CBD ratios, a reduced risk of plant disease, and the creation of a genetic bank where prized cannabis strains are kept safe.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
Node Labs is among such vaults with companies like Cookies and Wiz Khalifa's Khalifa Kush.
Cool.
Cookies and Whiz, one of the least favorite ice cream flavors.
I don't like it.
No,
I like mine.
Cookies and Wiz Khalifa's Kush, entrusting their plants' genetics with the facility.
I said it before, I'll say it again. Wiz Khalifa, my favorite, because he says he'll be there shortly. Okay? Don't rush me. I roll up shortly. Okay? Don't rush me.
Yeah, I'll be there presently.
Shortly. No, he says shortly.
Presently is one of those weird words that doesn't mean what you think it means when
Presently
you hear it.
means soon.
Yeah,
Not now.
Right.
At present means now. You're welcome.
Yes, world. You're welcome.
Why don't I just stand up and come over and just punch you right in the face? I don't understand why I don't.
It's important that you demonstrate your inferiority with your poor language.
That way, folks like Tom know
it's nature's,
stay away.
It's nature's warning.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
I got you, Mr. Tom. No problem.
So,
Yeah, talk about it shortly.
where is
Yeah.
where's the famous seed bank that has every plant?
Up your ass?
Switzerland. You just
Gotta
said
be
that.
up your
Is
ass,
it
right?
Sweden or Switzerland? Yes, it's up my ass. Yes, of course.
Now we got a show.
It's fun.
Yes.
No, it's like
I think
North
the
Dakota
potatoes are
or
growing.
It's Idaho.
I thought it was
Well, there is
Europe.
one in North Dakota, but there's
also one in Europe. They got their own just in case things go like they're going to go. And
So this is a smart idea. So
Sure,
so they'll be able to, if you want, whatever.
the Svalbard Global Seed Vault is what you're thinking of.
So future generations of stoners, you're going to be okay.
Beattyville, Kentucky, they have the Woolly Worm Festival in October. They race woolly worms over 3 days, and the final winner predicts how the winter will be. Evidently, more woolly, colder winter, less woolly, a calmer, more temperate winter.
One of those science-based fairs.
Just a fun thing, you pretentious prick.
Up your ass. Yes, is there a pretentious prick fair?
I don't know, but I've got their grand.
Yeah, we
you know
have
where they
one
hold it,
here
don't you?
every
They hold
day.
it up chick's ass.
Yeah, come on in.
Find my keys and I'll drive my Bronco out.
Christy, what's coming up in the news?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Quiet quitting.
We have pricey horses for the queen. We have a cat that had to be rescued from a
my ass?
feather
Oh,
boa. We'll talk about that.
A feather boa.
Well, the cat was in the subway about to get run over by a train or
Right.
something.
Oh.
And then we have an owl that had to be rescued from a chimney. All that and more coming up.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Life is made up of many gorgeous moments. Cherish them all, big and small, with Blue Nile. Whether it's for yourself or a loved one, Blue Nile's unrivaled selection of expertly crafted fine jewelry and statement pieces help make all your moments sparkle. Blue Nile's experts are on hand to guide you, and their diamond guarantee ensures you get the highest quality at the best price. Celebrate a life well lived in the most radiant way and save up to 30% at BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com.
To see.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Show Christy something. There she is at the news desk.
Sorry.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Sorry.
Jessica Alsman joins us.
Sorry?
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
I apologize.
A wise man once said, your excuses are your own. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
I am not sorry. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
Chick McGee's at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. I'll remind you to go to bobandtom.com/contest. You could win that beautiful Yeti King Crab Orange Cooler from Orange Insoles. It's the new 45 Tundra. That's right. And the Bob and Tom home dual Papa Shot game that Christy's fiance Andy called me and said, "Hey, could we get that for our living room?" That's what he wants. That'd be very, very nice. You could win that too. Once again, details bobandtom.com/contest. Coming up, it'll be sexy time with Alli Breen. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we've gone a long time waiting for this.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
We were talking about mermaids early in the show.
Yeah.
You ever wonder why they wear those seashells?
No, why?
They outgrew the bee shells.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
A boobs.
Do you, is it me? And I'm sure it is. And if it's me, I apologize. But there seems to be a trend with this little wordplay posing as jokes.
I'm creative.
Do you find the trend to be troubling?
Disturbing. And,
Well, I liked that
if
one.
there's any way we could actually start telling jokes again.
They went from C's to B's, those
I
mermaids.
can't wait for the amoeba and the me-C or whatever the hell.
And
they're
I'd
gonna
like
do.
to tell you about something that's A-plus steaks. Omaha Steaks. Spring into something delicious with the Omaha Steaks semi-annual sale. Save up to 50% off site-wide. Plus, when you use code BTS at checkout, you'll get an additional $30 off that order of yours. Minimum order may be required. Thank you, Omaha Steaks.
Thank you. Now, we've been talking about some of the great small-town festivals out there. Willie, your camp had, what was that?
Mermaid Festival.
The Mermaid Festival. Speaking of mermaids. Christy Lee, you mentioned...
Turtle Days in Cherubusco, yeah.
And then we've been receiving lots of notifications of lots of great small towns.
My small town had Turtle Head Days.
Did they?
Yeah, there were like 5,000 people, one porta potty.
Oh, that's a
Turtle
line.
head.
That's a line.
Turtle head.
Turtle head.
It's
Turtle head. Prairie dog.
Prairie dog.
Prairie
Prairie
dog.
dogging joke. You
Prairie
see.
dogging.
Okay.
Perhaps
Otherwise
prairie
known as-
dog would have been a better way to go.
Is that a regional
Very
thing?
hot days.
Turtle
I
head?
don't think it's.
A turtlehead. I didn't understand it. I didn't.
There, see-
Prairie
see
dogging is when.
See what you ran into there.
Austin, I believe it was Fat Bastard said, I got a turtle head. So I was going with that one as opposed to your prairie dogging, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's from
The Rat Race.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
One of John Lovitz's kids in the back seat when they're hilariously driving along in the
Hilarious.
Hitler mobile. Oh, my God, is that funny?
More people saw Austin Powers than Rat Race.
I agree.
Rat Race, underrated, great movie.
It is underrated.
We're
but
arguing about all the
Pikeville,
comedy now.
Kentucky. Pikeville, Kentucky has Hillbilly Days.
Fun.
And Paintsville, we were just talking about this. Not Painesville, that's in Ohio. Paintsville, as in Sherwin-Williams, has Apple Day. The Chicken Festival in London, Kentucky.
I have to go to that.
That would be great. Winchester, Kentucky has the Beer Cheese Festival.
Winchester, Kentucky.
Now, this is interesting. Mount Sterling, Kentucky has Court Days.
Oh, I've been there.
Now, that may be if you drink too much at the Beer Cheese Festival.
Sure.
You end up in court. You been there?
I have.
These all sound good. Thank you
that.
very much. Deerfield, Michigan has the Testicle Festival. There are a number of cities that have that.
Give me them balls.
They make of course
Mountain oysters.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Nuts.
There's one of those also in Nebraska. Thank you, Hank, driving a truck through Nebraska. as we
Whatever,
speak.
Hank.
I'm going to eat so many nuts today.
How many nuts you eat last night?
So many nuts.
2 dozen.
Okay, now, Christy Lee is once again at her post, the Bob and Tom news desk. Have we missed anything?
Do we have any news, Christy?
I swear to God.
You swear, do you?
What? You shouldn't swear this year.
Well, hit him. He's closer.
King Charles III will make his first state visit to Germany today.
King Chuck.
Yep, and there's a new report that says Queen Elizabeth II once asked Germany to give her 2 expensive horses in exchange for a state visit.
Yes.
Germany's weekly news magazine Der Spiegel reported
Der Spiegel, Der St. Bernard, Der Dalmatian.
Remember when the Spiegel catalog was it?
Of course,
Yeah.
Remember
yes.
All the game shows.
Oh,
Yeah. The horses that the Queen requested during her state visit in 1978 cost more than any other offering made to a visiting head of state since the end of World War II. Though the pricey gift raised eyebrows among bureaucrats, Germany's then President Walter Scheel approved the gift in the interests of good bilateral relations.
How many horses they gave her?
How many?
9!
You know what? You sold the hell out of
Yeah.
it.
It had volume.
You can't be mad at the
really
performance.
They said
Really
nay.
good.
They said nay.
Might be comment. All of a sudden, I want to ace joke of the day. Jeez.
Well, she wanted a horse, and her son Andrew wanted some ass.
Oh, boy.
It was there with
And we were
Mr.
just starting
Epstein.
to forget.
Yeah, we were.
Yes, for a couple 4 hours.
The magazine
Dental work.
also reported that the late monarch's aperitif preferences was gin and tonic, and she also had a dislike of helicopters. Didn't know that.
Yes, I heard horrible. Magnificent beast, but they're terrifying.
Yes, you won't get me into that whirly bird.
You know, there's no way they should fly. They tell you that. There's no
Diana said, take the limo. It's safer.
It's safe.
Just doing cute helicopter stuff.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Had a seatbelt on, she'd be with us today.
No, don't you dare blame the victim.
Driver had alcohol in his system.
It's my fault. I built the underpass that way.
You
Hey,
love
she
saying
said,
something terrible
changing
right
the
before a subject change. You just love saying something terrible to end the subject and make Christy go on.
New York City police officers rescued a cat that got wrapped up in a feather boa in a subway tunnel.
Let me think how this happened.
Yeah.
Subway.
Come here, Fluffy.
The cat was auditioning for the Lion Queen.
Workers spotted the unfortunate feline in the tunnel. Officers and transit workers were able to untangle the cat and bring it to New York City Animal Care Centers for evaluation.
Thank goodness.
The female cat named Buggle is now up for adoption at its Manhattan shelter.
That's nice. And I think even being a drag cat, it's still legal, at least in New York.
Sure, yeah.
Can't resist it.
You think somewhere there's a theater with a bunch of cats in the audience watching a play called People?
Fine joke.
Check here.
Why is what?
Humans.
Yeah. I know. I get it.
I kind of like humans better.
Are they meowing instead of talking? And singing
Meow,
now?
meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
Meow, meow, meow,
God.
meow,
Making
meow.
memories.
I was out on that early when they, they come into the audience. No. I'm out. No.
Did you ever see a live production of Hair?
Yes.
No.
I did not.
Isn't there full frontal in that?
Naked.
The one that was famous for full frontal was
Oh, Calcutta.
Oh yeah, Oh Calcutta. A couple of pretty famous actors were.
I
actually-
thought Hair was naked too.
There
Yeah, it
was,
was, yeah.
but that's
On
the
Broadway.
one. When I saw Hair, they ran into the audience, and I'm with Chick. No.
Look at my genitalia.
Filthy hippie.
I don't want to be in this. Go away.
It's the biggest reason I don't go to magicians. Can we have a volunteer? No, do your act. I'm here to watch. Okay.
My favorite role is being in the audience.
Lion King does that too. They run out into the audience.
If you can't do this without me, I got bad news.
It's gonna be a weird show.
Yeah, but in the Lion King, they don't grab you and
Well, no.
they come running down the aisle.
Yeah.
I don't like being
grabbed
and pulled up on stage. Can you dance? No.
Come on. I don't know that that's happening a lot in Broadway. You're coming with me, pal.
Penn and Teller used to do it effectively, though. Actually, Penn and Teller would grab somebody.
That's a magic show.
That was good.
Yeah, they're good. Oh, they're good. Okay, I'm sorry.
But as Chick said, you should be able to do your act without other people.
Well, sometimes it's fun. Tomorrow when we do our live show,
We'll bring up poor
bring up
unsuspecting souls.
We'll let them volunteer.
Uh-huh.
Now we are doing the show tomorrow from the
I'd give
casino.
anything if we tried to pick someone and we asked them, and go, if you're on your own, or just what I just said. You know what? Continue.
No, I came here to watch.
That's right.
There we go.
Damn right.
The Hard Rock Casino, Cincinnati, tomorrow. Showtime 6 a Eastern.
This time tomorrow morning, I'll be down $12,000.
The casino is right there.
Oh, no, you should look at it the other way. You'll be up $2,000.
Oh, now we're talking. Now, we will be there, and we'll have special guests that will include Donnie Baker, Drew Hastings, Haywood Banks, Duke Tomato, and the Power Trio. The Bob and Tom Brass-to-Mouth Horn section will be there. Oh, it's going to be fun.
And it's possible John Legend is going to stop by.
That's a lie. That will
No,
not
it's
happen.
possible. It's not probable.
Yes, it's possible that they'll be bringing Albert Einstein back to life and digging him up.
Wouldn't that be something?
But not
Yes, that's right.
likely.
Simply Safe, the home security system.
It's his fault.
That's right. You got a compound? Well, you need it secure. That's where Simply Safe comes in. Designed with cutting-edge security technology and powered by 24/7 professional monitoring. You know, Simply Safe named Best Home Security System of 2023 by U.S. News, and CNET recently awarded them their editor's choice. That's right. Simply Safe professional monitoring agents use Fast Protect technology to capture critical evidence and verify a threat is real, so you get Ergo Priority Police Dispatch. 24/7 professional monitoring service costs under $1 a day, less than half the price of traditional home security systems, and you install this yourself. Plus, you lock and unlock your doors, access your cameras, and arm and disarm your system right there from your smartphone with this Simply Safe app. Customize the perfect system for your home today. In just a few minutes, go to simplysafetom.com and claim a free indoor security camera plus 20% off your order with interactive monitoring. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Up next, the lovely Alli Breen with Sexy Time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
BTW, FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustral implant, 68 milligrams radiopaque. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
On up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Hey, man. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
There's Jessica Alsman.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and we're going to try again to help love lives. Here's Tom.
Now, they say love is blue, but sports is orange from the orangeinsouls.com sports desk.
Well?
He is the Segway King. We have Alli Breen. There she is.
Hi, guys.
Now, the game is guess where Allie is.
Yeah.
Airport?
It's hotel.
Airport. Yep.
All
Nailed it.
right.
Wow.
Yeah.
You look terrific, of course, but what airport?
I'm at LaGuardia.
Oh, okay.
We just headed to Florida for the weekend.
Okay.
Nice.
Is this a gig or is this a vacation?
It's a gig. I'm going a day early, though, because I can probably ride horses. I have a friend who's nearby there who has a ranch, so I'm going to Oviata, the cultural center in Oviata. I'll be there this weekend at Bonkers.
All right.
What a great name.
Yeah.
Bonkers Comedy Club.
With a Z.
Okay.
Sure, that's how crazy they are, yeah.
These are wild like
Nuts with a Z.
Chick McGee used to be Chuck Michaels with a Z. Now, Allie,
crazy with an S.
The way this works, you read us letters, we try to help people with their love lives. What have you got?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend sometimes wants to have sex multiple times a day. The later times sometimes take forever, and I feel like a workhorse. He always says he loves me so much, and we don't even have to have sex, just spend time together. But then when we do, he's like, man, you're just so hot, I have to, even if I'm clearly exhausted. What should I do?
Just shut up and take it.
Whoa. Maybe tag team. I don't know. Tap out.
Is it all right if I call my sister?
Yeah, bring a friend.
No, I think it's okay to say, babe, I am really exhausted.
Yeah.
Can
You can get raw, So if you're not that was the worst thing.
Thank
you know what I mean? But if you're
Alsman.
doing it all the time, eventually it's like, oh, this doesn't feel good. I need a break. It needs to,
Is your mouth tired? I don't see the problem here.
Wow.
Such a romantic Willie.
Hey, good for him, though.
Allie, surely every woman at some point has been in this position. What do you say? Tom,
Yeah.
I got one word
I feel
for
like
you.
she's at the beginning of a relationship where she thinks she needs to try to be cool and be like, no, this is great. I love it.
I got one
And then
word for you,
after-
Allie. Saltpeter. They've been putting in mashed potatoes at prep schools for 100 years.
Yep.
It kills the old erection.
Wow. I didn't know about that.
Well, it doesn't work. It
doesn't work.
It's a total myth, but still.
It's just what they used to put in the food at prep schools. Next.
Going to have to communicate.
Yeah.
I think.
Twice a day. Good for you guys.
Dude, she said multiple times. That sounds like even more.
And it sounds like the problem is that the second or third time he's taking a while.
Tell him to get a job.
Yeah.
Do something else. Hobby or something.
And don't specify what kind of job he should get.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Maybe he'll say, I'm trying to get a job. If you know what I mean.
Wait a minute. Maybe she could put him to work.
How so?
Pimp him out.
Pimp him out. Has she considered pimping him out?
Yeah, get this stud making some cash, because he's not going to say, what? Have sex with strange women? No, never.
And get paid
I
for
love
it?
you, baby. No, he's going to be.
I love you, baby.
He'll be going, hey, this is great. He'll probably do it for free, and you can keep the money. Just a thought.
Just tell him you need a little, break.
Or you can just watch. And then he can still do what he needs to do.
You can ask him that too. Just go, hey, what
Cheer him on.
I'll be here.
Go team, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knitting.
She can read a book.
Thumbing through a magazine loudly.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
you're the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the
It's
one.
big. It's big.
No, I'm paying attention.
No. You're hitting my kidneys. I'm dying. Okay, let's get our next letter. You can reach Allie Breen, ALLIBREEN. What is your love trouble, and can we help? Go ahead, Allie.
Dear Allie, I was putting away my husband's briefcase the other night, and he had 2 museum ticket stubs from earlier in the week. He hadn't mentioned going to a museum, so I flipped out on him. He said he had to go with a client and to calm down, but it definitely seems datey to me, especially since he didn't mention it. Should I try to investigate with his coworkers or just let it go?
First off, I really appreciate it. He told me he was with a client and to calm down. Look, you got to trust him, right?
No.
A museum?
Yeah, that's not really a datey thing, unless
What?
you're just trying to
It's
hide.
a real datey thing.
I would have expected kill him and his parents. Kill him. Kill him.
No. I actually kind of believe him.
No, that's a real datey
But here's the
thing.
thing.
I think so,
He
too.
didn't call you crazy, right?
Yeah.
So he just said, "Hey, calm down." It's with a client. Who wants to
That's
brag
one
about
step
going
away
to a
from crazy.
museum?
Yeah, we're working on the Mondor deal. We decided we would go look at some art.
Yeah.
Wait, what's his job? Is his job to go with clients to places like this and take
Exactly.
them to lunch?
Right.
And if it's like,
These kind of things do happen.
you're like, he's a construction worker. Oh, well, that would be weird.
And then he probably
Yeah.
still has the stubs because he can expense them. What
guys.
he should do, he should go,
You're
hey,
giving him a lot of credit.
he should
Yeah,
go, by the
no
way,
joke.
if you want, call the client, call my coworkers, go ahead. I want you to.
Yeah.
Let me
the museum
let me
and
get a
give us
fake
security
phone number
footage.
for you of one of my buddies.
That's boy, it's the cynics in this room.
Why go to a museum? That sounds like the most boring affair ever.
know.
Go to like a
Yeah, if you take
motorcycle party.
clients out, it's like you're going to like
park?
lunches, strip clubs, golfing.
Yeah, but
I
don't some
feel like.
museums have really good lunch spots?
Yeah, some of
I've
them.
never been to a museum.
You've never.
I've never gone to a museum.
You know,
for
you get
lunch.
yourself a soft press.
No, he's right.
No, some museums are also
Yeah.
kind of famous for
Yeah.
their
MoMA's got a
restaurants.
really great.
So you're going to pay the $30 to get into the museum.
Welcome
So
to the
just to go
Louvre.
Just lunch.
have a cheeseburger.
Oftentimes they're separate.
Oh,
Welcome to the
jeez.
Louvre.
I say you can trust him. And
It sounds like kind of a date. I can just sort of see him going, see that statue over there? Mine looks like that, except it's pointing north.
just drive by his work a couple of times and see if he's where he's supposed to be towards the end of the day.
And
And
it
if
does
he is,
depend
then
what he
you're fine.
does. If he's
Just
a
don't tell him.
roofer,
Yeah.
Then you
Yeah.
might have, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
depending on what his
suspicious.
job is.
okay, let's move on here. Allie Breen is our guest. The show is called Sexy Time, and you can reach Allie, ALLIBREEN. What's next, Allie?
Dear Allie, my wife and I have been married for 18 years and we have 3 kids.
Get
The
out!
youngest
Get
is
out
11.
now! Oh, sorry. My fault. My fault.
She says she wants to have another, and she tells everyone that she'd be pregnant tomorrow if I would just let her. I'm good with 3. I don't want to have another. So now every time I try to initiate sex, she tells me we can't. And I feel like this is her way of shutting me down until I give in. What should I do?
Maybe Chick was right.
Yeah,
Get out.
Yeah, sounds like she's
Manipulating.
once again need to communicate.
Roll her over.
That's right. That's right. Put your old back.
No, I swear you can get pregnant this way, baby. I promise.
Or put the old bat in the upper deck, right, Josh?
All right, yeah.
That's right.
No, yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Baseball, yeah, no, it gets on your neck.
You know the old joke, you're not going to your dentist tomorrow. Yeah, this is a big problem. I don't think we can
Yeah,
handle.
just go ahead and be like, yeah, I'm in. If it happens, it happens. And then, pull and pray and you'll be fine. Just don't let...
Get a secret vasectomy and then say you're trying.
Oh,
I don't
yes.
know. I guess it's
Get
not
a
meant to be.
secret vasectomy.
That sounds like a Hallmark movie they decided not to make.
It sounds
the
like
secret
it's a
vasectomy.
game show today on Secret Vasectomy. Tom Griswold thinks he's having a teeth cleaned, but no.
Yeah, that's a
Can
tough
you imagine
situation.
if you found out your husband had a secret vasectomy after all? Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
wow.
That's an easy excuse. What do you want? For my girlfriend to get pregnant?
That'll shut her down.
Yeah.
We're doing great work
Yeah,
today.
we are.
We really
Let's get to
are.
our next letter, Allie.
The Lord's work. Dear Allie, when I fight with my boyfriend, he says things like, all of my friends say you're selfish and annoying. And then when we make up, he says, no, he was just saying that. Now I hate all his friends because I'm sure it's true. Can I tell him I don't want him hanging out with them anymore?
No, but you can say, I don't want to be around those people.
That's right.
Yeah.
What if you are selfish and annoying?
Have you considered that?
Have you ever heard the saying, trouble begins at home? So,
why would he
Right.
tell her that?
That's my issue.
What
with
a
this.
jerk. He talks crap about her to his friends, and then
Yep.
he thinks he's going to manipulate her, like, you know what, nobody likes you, so you better, be cooler.
that's right. Kill him and his parents. Kill him.
Yeah.
Kill them all.
Burn
Take
the
him
house
out.
down.
Mom can stay.
I'm kind of thinking you should break up with this guy.
He's a jerk, right?
Yeah, if someone jumps to that, that's an annoying thing when you're
Yes,
fighting.
right.
You're annoying and stupid. Yeah, that's a real bad trait.
Tom was on this way early. You never say anything about anybody who's not in the picture because they certainly might be back in the picture.
Yeah, that's the thing.
This guy's weird.
Yep.
Yeah, you get the friend that gets divorced, and then you say to him, "God, I'm so glad you split up. I always hated her." And then 2 weeks later, oh hi.
You remember Stephanie?
But what guy goes, hey, to try to get her, I'm going to tell her about what my friends say about it. That's a weird thing.
And
Not if his friends are saying that.
But no, either way, he's lying. He either used it to win a fight, or he's lying, saying, "Oh, they don't say that. I was just saying that to hurt your feelings." Either way, what a jerk.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like this guy.
Yeah, I would never say that. I just hit him with classics like, "You're acting just like your mother." That's a much more effective thing to say.
And your penis is smaller than all your friends, so shut up. Yeah, that would work.
How would he know that? Or how would she know
How
that?
would she know that?
That's the idea. What Jessica's
Just to make him up.
Jesting is.
Imply, though. I need to
Hurt his
imply that
feelings a
she's
little bit.
serviced his entire.
What guy talks to their other guy friends about their girl like that, too?
That's it. The whole thing's
Yeah.
He's out.
Yep.
Out next. We've
Get
gotten
rid of
that
him.
guy.
Get rid of him.
Chick nailed it early on that.
Yep, that's
Ellen.
right. Get rid of him, and I mean get rid of him.
Dear Allie, I've been dating a very rich guy for almost a year. He's super hot. He's very fun. He pays for everything.
Yeah.
I'm 8 years younger than him, and I still have school loans and credit card debt to pay off. How and when can I ask him to help me pay it?
What?
I'd say about 1:30 on a Saturday night, as you say something like, "Oh dear, I can't find my panties."
I'm trying to think. We weren't what? We weren't dating, but I'm trying to remember how exactly I got Tom to pay off my student loan.
Was it 1:30?
I think it was just a lot of suggestion, like, Tom, man, yeah, things are good, but these student loans sure are way.
They really make comedy hard, is what they meant.
It's hard to be funny with Sally Mae breathing down my neck.
Really?
If he's paying for everything, then why does she need him to help pay off your own student loans, for God's sake? You're the one that incurred the debt. Get a job. Pay off the loan.
Like the song says, pay his bill. You can pay your automobiles. You can pay my telephone bill.
Go sleep with Joe Biden. I hear he's paying him off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, Tom with a little...
got a little edgy politically.
Jab at the White House.
Bill Maher. You know, fast forward to one of us saying that during the break. Oh, we try to stay.
We need to know. Yeah, no.
Also, that's a much, much, much older man. She's talking about 8 years.
I say congratulations to you, babe. That's
I would.
hot, fun, and rich. Good for you.
Yeah, just enjoy it. Don't ask him to pay your bills.
You don't have to ask him. He'll probably offer it up eventually.
Right.
Just
Open. Maybe you can do this. Open an email from one of those places while you guys are like together.
Don't do this.
No. Listen, you shut up over there. And
how's he going to see the email?
No. She goes, oh man, these guys.
Can you cry? Is that possible?
Student loan people are breathing down my neck. You just see what he says.
Boy, this blouse.
If I remember, that's what I did with Tom.
Have some fake creditors call and start crying.
Or just stop paying your bill. They will call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
Well, thank you. Alli Breen can be reached once again, ALLIBREEN, on various social media
So I'm
platforms.
the only person here who thinks you should pay off your
I
own
think
damn
she should
debt?
pay her. That's the only thing you have to pay. Just pay your
Yes.
bills. He'll take care of everything
Pay
else.
your damn bills, lady.
But if she doesn't have to.
But that's... Oh, that pisses me off.
I'd have more energy if my bills were.
How rich he is. He's like Elon Musk.
I'd be
rich.
more open to anal if my bills were.
You know what? If you're willing to, that's probably what's going to work.
You know, it's possible the gentleman might want to do it for her.
Exactly. He
That's
might like
entirely possible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Okay, we have time for one more letter, I think, Alli. What have we got?
Dear Allie, my girlfriend just got some sort of plastic surgery done to her face. It's very obvious, but she's saying she didn't do anything. It's honestly like a whole new face. I'm not sure how to handle this. Just pretend I believe her and she did nothing.
Yep.
Now I'm worried about what else she might be lying about.
This is his girlfriend?
This is his girlfriend?
Girlfriend. Yeah.
Maybe take her to see the movie Face Off and then just see if she has any visceral reactions during the film.
Did she not react at all, though, when she was like, I don't know how you worked on because her face wouldn't move? Like, that's even
How would
funnier.
he not know? You don't just walk out of a surgeon's office and not have your face all bandaged up.
Exactly.
That's weird.
Yeah.
She did fillers and whatnot.
Maybe
so
it's a
like,
long distance girlfriend.
Maybe.
Does she have those big lips where it looks like he hit her with an oar?
You and that.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's something like that where you don't need the bandages. It's just
Right.
something that they blow up on your
fillers
face
or something.
Right. That she
Weird.
showed up and was just.
Why wouldn't she just admit it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chances are she's been doing this for a while. It's just you notice now because it's so,
I don't think chances are.
Well, I
that
bet she probably gets Botox and, maybe a little bit
No,
here
but
and
this
there.
is
and
surgery. I mean, by the way, you're probably noticing my nose is smaller. I donated the cartilage to an NFL player.
Maybe you could say, hey,
Big
honey,
schnoz.
next time.
Should be huge schnoz.
Don't worry about the grill. How about, you get some bigger boobs in this up in here? Huh? Why don't you
You're
do
going to go
that?
under the knife.
And next time you get some face work, how about make yourself look more like your mom? All right. I know I've always had a thing for old Nancy.
Make her look more like my mom.
That would be alarming.
Remember the Liberace movie where he wanted the guy to look more like him?
Yes.
Crazy.
I bet even God is up there going,
Man,
really?
That was really something.
How did that happen?
Do you think there's ever been a guy out there that's gone to his girl? Honey, will you wear my mother's old dress?
What?
What do you do?
Okay. Thanks very much,
run
Allie.
as fast as you can.
Allie, you're at Bonkers. And is that in Ovida or Ovida, whatever it was?
Ovieta, I think. I'm not sure how to say it.
Okay.
Ovida?
Is that where it is?
Yes.
Okay, well, you
It
have,
is, yeah.
have some
Ovida
great
Cultural Center.
have some great shows this weekend. Thanks, Allie. It's always a great
Thank you,
pleasure.
guys.
Hi, Allie.
Hi,
Talk to
Allie.
you next week.
No, that went well, I think.
Saved a lot of marriages and romance.
Yeah.
Friendships, whatever.
Wow.
OrangeInsoles.com is
That's right.
proud to sponsor the Chick McGee Sports Desk.
When your body's not aligned, you might have hip pain, back pain, knee pain, ankle pain. The whole thing's hooked together, What happens if a house is built on a poor foundation? Well, the soft, thin gel insoles you get on the regular does not align the body. That's where Orange Insoles proudly march into the room, with reducing hip pain, foot pain, and lower back pain by providing that deep heel cup for maintaining proper weight distribution and body alignment. Most shoes don't come with a supportive insole, and companies just put a thin layer of foam that's basically a sock liner and absolutely laughable. Check out orangeinsoles.com. It's an easy-to-navigate website so you can find the right pair of Orange Insoles for whatever activity or shoe. Work boots, tennis shoes, cowboy boots, dress shoes. Plus, Orange Insoles has the 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. Head to orangeinsoles.com for free shipping. And right now, when you sign up for text messages from Orange Insoles, you'll also receive an additional savings code. Check out orangeinsoles.com today. Get proper support in your shoes and start feeling better. That's orangeinsoles.com, proud supporters of the Bob and Tom Show.
Coming up, we have your history lesson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Jessica Alsman is here.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold.
Chick is sitting in front of something kind of rare. That is that beautiful cooler, the Tundra Yeti King Crab Orange Cooler. These things are now going off on like Etsy and eBay because they're kind of collectible. You could win that one right there. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Also at stake, the beautiful Bob and Tom Home Dual Pop-A-Shot game, which would be very, very handy to have. Got a nice letter from someone who just saw our good friends, the great band, the Black Moods. They saw them in Columbus, Ohio, said it was a terrific show.
Cool.
And I'll let you know that we hope to see the Moods in the studio here sometime soon. I do know that they're going to be stopping in Akron, Ohio, coming up Friday evening, and then Saturday at the Ottawa Tavern in Toledo.
All right.
Lots of shows coming up, including Joliet, Illinois, Colorado Springs, La Crosse, Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin, Bloomington, Illinois, Iowa City. So if you're a Black Moods fan, check out their website for their great tour dates. Terrific live band and good friends of this show. Now, I believe it's time for us to educate.
Time now for Today in History, March 29, 2023.
This is interesting.
All right, sir.
Ludwig van Beethoven.
Never heard of him.
Has his debut performance on the piano in Vienna in 1795.
And now here he is on our stage. Ludwig.
And it was like today's shows. As soon
Take
as
it, LB.
As soon as he goes, ba, 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 the crowd goes nuts. You know, like when someone plays their big hit, as soon as they hear the first, da, 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 da.
I remember he's deaf, so let's make some noise. Let him see you, Father.
This is a cool historic fact. This is really cool.
Historical.
Sorry.
Okay.
1848. Have you ever seen the Niagara Falls stopped flowing?
I still say they have it like a big wheel. They can shut it off if they
for 30 hours due to an ice jam. Wow.
Look at all the
And I guess I remember reading about this. And when the ice broke, you could hear the water heading your way for quite some time. You ever seen the photographs of? Happened another time. There are photographs of the legends.
Fish flopping around. It was really something.
It's very interesting. I forgot.
Maiden of the Mist just sitting on the rocks.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was kind of cool.
Beach the mist.
Let's see. That's depressing.
Oh, okay.
What is it, war?
Here we go. This is interesting. In 1974, some farmers in China discovered the Terracotta Army.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yep. You ever seen that?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
They
all standing up there.
Yeah, they're little terracotta warriors instead of actually burying the warriors themselves.
Oh, wow.
Which I guess they used to do.
No, they thought that they put them out there to make it seem like they had more forces than they actually had.
I thought they buried them with various generals and stuff. Let's see. Is it pronounced I am pay or I am pie?
I've always heard I am pay.
As have I.
God knows how you want to produce it or pronounce it.
I don't know.
Either one.
I am pie. He designed.
We both said I am pay. We both said I am pay, and he asked and didn't pay any attention.
No, I think it's I am pay. The point is,
Paying no mind.
in 1989 they put that new entrance to the Louvre, the big pyramid thing.
Yeah, I helped him with that. Really didn't take long.
That was really despised for a while, wasn't it?
Yes. With good reason. Yeah. He's currently doing a new app.
Oh, yeah? What is that?
Go ahead.
It's a cash app. It's called the Apple Pie.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought it was I am PayPal.
Does it have a paywall?
What about I am PayPal?
That's good.
That's
I am
a
PayPal.
joke.
Better.
That's the better one.
There you go.
Dicks.
Happy birthday, President John Tyler.
Huh.
JT.
We all know he was born in Kenya.
Because his nickname was Handyman. Did you know that?
Tyler.
Give me the
knows
handyman.
anything about John Tyler.
Give me the Handyman. I'm the foremost expert on John Tyler.
He was the first president to become president because his predecessor died in office.
Oh.
Yep.
Wasn't he the real handsome guy?
No, I thought that was Zachary Taylor.
Was he the real handsome? No, he's not
I
the
thought
real
that was
handsome
Richard
guy,
Nixon.
Oh, yeah. 1867, happy birthday, Cy Young.
What do you have against that name?
I'm just trying to pronounce it correctly. Cy Young.
Only the good Cy Young.
Let's see now. 1943, happy birthday, Eric Idle from Monty Python.
One of the funniest men to ever live.
Great actor, 1955, Brendan Gleeson.
One of the finest actors to ever live.
Yeah.
Our good favorite.
I just don't like you now that much anymore. Sorry.
And he's in that movie, The Banshees of Ed Sheeran.
The Banshees of Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
I am Apple Pay. That's right.
1968, happy birthday, Lucy Lawless.
Yeah.
Xena. Right?
Xena, the warrior
Has
princess.
totally ignores the police all the time.
He sure does.
Has
Yeah.
no, has
Just
no,
a ne'er-do-well.
Okay, obviously wandering in the dark. Things happened on the show today. Willie G thought "Who Cut the Cheese" was an actual song.
Mm-hmm. What is the song?
Well,
not done by his weird father and a bunch of people he paid, I think is what he meant. Opening day tomorrow, Hard Rock Casino. Be there. 21 and over, please. Haywood Banks, Duke Tomato, Donnie Baker, Drew Hastings. We'll all be there.
I'm going to drink 14 beers.
There it is.
Josh, you're joking. I'm going to drink probably 3.5 beers.
We talked with Christy today about combining the households when she gets married, and I see nothing but smooth sailing ahead for those two kids.
Save that futon.
Let's see.
Once again, Ace advised to.
We were told today that what the Russians and Chinese are up to has Dobbs all riled up.
Oh, yeah, he can't believe
what
it.
that means.
Floyd told us that.
The world's largest charcuterie board, Josh, not a fan of that.
Oh, and I learned, I kept saying Italian. I said charcuterie was Italian for 80% garbage. French, I'm told.
French.
Charcuterie is a French.
Ah, okay.
Tom said this more than once.
Want to see my feet?
And we had the 10-year-old girl with the biggest, largest feet at her age. A size 11 woman's shoe this kid wears. Yeah. Christy announced for some reason that she does not have Tom Griswold money. I don't know why she felt that.
She still has
necessary.
Christy Lee money. What the hell is she bitching about?
And I did announce this. I don't know if it's going to come true, but I'm going to do everything I can to make it come true tomorrow at the Cincinnati broadcast. I will have a public breakdown. Tomorrow morning. So you can see.
Do you want us, when you do, for us to try to stop it and help you? Or?
No. The longer I go, the better. I think people will really enjoy it.
Okay.
Good.
And evidently, David Rush might stop by tomorrow morning in Cincinnati.
That won't happen. It would be great if it did. I want to see my feet.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
Why? Because you're not playing me.
With rapid-fire takes.
Y'all went from the Super Bowl straight to the toilet bowl. He's not over the NFL. The NFL is over him.
Scorching debates.
All the good, all the bad, all the ups, all the downs.
He's the Spitfire of sports smack.
Sorry for what I said because it was appropriate when I said it, but I can't say it anymore, dude. You are killing the game.
The Jim Rome Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.